Boys. Hold on, wait. The music hasn't played. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah.
Boys.
So is that boys in reference to the people on the couch? Because it's only me, singular boy.
Boy.
Like Kratos. Boy.
Boy. Today, we're not celebrating a new life. We're celebrating what is so crazy to me as a old life, the Nintendo Switch.
I thought you were about to say we're mourning.
This is not a time of mourning, baby.
Today.
This is not the Wii U, okay? I love the Wii U. I love it to death. It was the first console I ever personally owned. The Switch on a whole other level. I think this might have been not peak Nintendo, but they were very much, they were trying. If there's a couple of things that they just kept doing, at least in my mind, that I'm like, I'll give a quick example, like with the sports games. There wasn't a lot of love put into those sports games.
I would say from like a consistency standpoint, maybe I'm just talking on my butt here, but I feel like this is probably one of the more consistent Nintendo generations we've had. I feel like other generations have had higher highs, but also there have been some low lows. This was pretty good, I think, for the most part, barring some obvious stuff. Which we'll probably get into.
I'm getting ahead of it. I don't have a beard right now. Don't worry about it.
I have a stubble. I just don't feel like shaving it. I'm gonna be honest.
All right, so let's start. The Switch one is still available to be played, even online.
Oh yeah, it's actually not dead yet, as Dominic just said.
No, it's not dead. But the new console came out. Like,
we're gonna kill it.
We're ending it. We're killing the Switch. All right.
Also, we haven't actually said what we're doing yet. We're ranking every first and probably second party Nintendo game. Whatever's on this list.
Yeah, there might be some we're missing. If we're missing some, we'll rank those. Doesn't matter. Who cares? All right. 1, 2, Switch.
I mean, based on the tiers that we have here, I think it's safe to say this is a C tier.
You care about 1, 2, Switch?
I mean, it was like the launch title.
Yeah, but
there's like a certain amount of care that has to be had with something like that. Like it's bad, but like I care about it. I wanted it to be better.
First off, Dominic, that game's not out yet. Second off, no, we're not. Anyway, I played it once, and I thought it was boring, and I thought everything they did with it, I feel like there was a way to do it all on the Wii. Except for, like, the HD Rumble stuff.
That's the only one I ever wanted to try. I wanted to know how many balls were rolling around in my Joy-Con, and I never got to figure it out.
I don't know. I'll give it C. But
excellent.
I'm thinking this is near the bottom, near the lowest. Hey, Bidwell, what up? It is not good.
Wait, so is Don't Care F tier?
Don't Care is the worst it could be, because I can't think of any genuinely bad first, second party Nintendo games. So I'm
okay, you know what? Then put it in Don't Care. I was misinterpreting your categories.
So C is average. I would say the worst a Nintendo game can be is like, it came out. It was fine.
It's like there's like you're gonna get something at the very least. Like you're not gonna get the worst game of all time.
That's true. Also, Bidwell, I needed to hear that. I hate the luck, but I needed to hear that. All right. So yeah, the tiers are Don't Care, and then C, B, A, S, and double S. Don't Care is like, you play it once, you're kind of like, I guess. And then you're never touching it again. It's not necessarily a bad game, but you're not really, you're not going to mess with it again. Okay. Snipper clips. I personally have never played Snipper clips. But when I tell
played
you,
the demo.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay. When I tell you this, because when the Switch 1 came out, there was no games. There was nothing. It was barren. It was Zelda and like 4 other things and snipper clips. And so when everyone kind of got tired of Zelda or needed a break from a 30-hour play session of Zelda, everyone was like, dude, snipper clips? This shit is the best. And then I looked it up and I'm like, the fuck is this? What is this?
It's snipper clips. You snip, you clip.
You know what? Here's a hot take. I would have been more okay with 1-2 Switch being not tied in if Snipper Clips was tied in. Because Snipper Clips is better co-op game.
Oh, definitely. Like I'm thinking B. I don't know what you're thinking, because like it's good. It seems like it's a fun time, but it's not like the most amazing thing you've ever seen.
It's got an interesting. I like how you can clip and snip.
Whoa, dude, those are some wise words.
I'll give it a B.
Yeah, it feels
good.
like a fair place for it.
It's good. I respect the B. All right. Should we talk about it? I mean,
I think we're on the same page. Okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, we're good.
I mean,
I just wanted to double check, you know.
I'm not a fucking monster, all right? I got hot takes, but sometimes water's wet, you know? Bushes are bushy. Why are long pants long? Just, they are.
The leg's warm.
To be fair, though, I first played this on the Wii U. I was one of those guys.
Oh.
I was one of those guys.
My condolences.
It wasn't bad, and the only part that actually genuinely lagged was the Lost Woods. That's when it I smelt my Wii U.
and to be fair, I could feel the fans turning on the Switch too.
Yeah.
And it was dropping. You could tell very easily. So Lost Woods, intense area, I guess. They're not ready for that one.
With this game, I would say my greatest memory is I got it. I got it from Walmart. I got home, and it was this was a launch title, right?
Yeah.
I got it from the store, and it was kind of cold. And I remember I just turned on the fire. I sat in a chair. I had a blanket on, and I started playing Zelda. And I was just looking around. I was like, I don't think it gets better than this. Like I don't think this could be improved upon if anyone tried to. And then they tried.
My life has reached a peak. Yeah, I guess going into my memories with it, since we're doing that, I was one of those freaks who was like, I need a Switch. I need it like day one. And if you remember, it was very infamously difficult to get your hands on one.
Feels like a lot of consoles are like that.
Yeah, I guess like water's wet, you know. But my mom, because I couldn't drive yet, my mom, the utter Chad that she is, drove me to Toys R Us at like 6 a.m. because they had just gotten Switches stocked.
I'm sorry, I'm going to interrupt you just for 1 second. The Switch came out before Toys R Us shut down.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
And yeah, no, that's a wild one. I didn't think about that. But anyways, we stood out in like the 15-degree Ohio weather to get one, and then we got one, came back, ate some soup, and just explored a wondrous world. A truly whimsical time, I must say.
This and then one other game on this list was like, in my head I was like, okay, you don't have to justify the console anymore. This is why you made it.
Yeah,
And when we get to that one, we get to that one.
definitely. But for now,
For
we got
now,
Mario Kart 8
Mario
Deluxe.
Kart 8 Deluxe. Here's what I will say about Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I was one of the chumps who played Mario Kart 8 all the time on the Wii U. So when I got this game, I was like, it's kind of just the game again. Like, it's... I never really played battle mode. I just recently got the DLC, and that's like a whole new game. But I got some problems with that DLC, let me tell you. Let me tell you what.
What's wrong with the DLC? You don't like the
art,
Animal Crossing?
The art style is...
Oh, you're talking that DLC.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
The art style is very... I don't know the word. Simple?
Yeah, like, I get it. But also, like, man, I don't know. It would have been cool to have them on par with everything else.
There was some cool ones. Like, there's one that you're driving through, like, a bathroom, and that's really cool.
Yeah, I played some of them with some friends at college.
Yeah?
And, I mean, like, they're fun tracks. They're good tracks, but visually, eh.
It's so funny that the Switch is older than COVID.
Oh, by like
2 years.
3 years.
3 years, yeah. And like
3 years, basically, exactly. Actually,
I think God threw us a bone that he's like, look, if I'm gonna do that, I gotta give him something.
Look, fellas,
There,
I understand this is gonna be a little rough.
Hold on. When Shelby hops on, where is Animal Crossing? We gotta save Animal Crossing for when Shelby comes on, because
we will.
She's gonna have some takes.
Honestly, I might agree with her on some of them.
It's still a great game, you know, but I don't. It's clearly the best Mario Kart game. I'm never like, fuck yeah, let's play this Mario Kart. It's always like, it's the default Mario Kart you want to play, because it's the best one. But it's like, if someone's like, I want to play Double Dash, it's like, oh fuck, you got Double Dash?
Yeah, it's kind of like you could invite Mario Kart 8 Deluxe to see your family, you know, and there would be no issues. Mario Kart Double Dash might get some looks from your uncle, but like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, that's a nice safe option.
That's the one you take home. Does it meet Ma?
Exactly.
Yeah. So I'm
thinking either S or A.
I'm saying A, because it is a port, but it
is true.
I'll give it. You know what? Fuck it. I'll give it S. It is a great. It's a great game.
We could put it low S.
Low S. It is a great game. That's not how you spell double, I don't think. Is it? D-U-B-B-L-E?
Nah, D-O.
Okay, that's what I thought.
L-E.
All right.
It's ARMS!
ARMS. I really like ARMS.
I wasn't sure I could say that in this
like
household.
ARMS. I thought ARMS was a really creative idea. I thought it really could have... I think the problem with this generation of games is they come out, they're very polished, and they're 75% done.
Yeah, I was going to say, my chief complaint with ARMS, I love the world, I love the characters, the game's fun. There just needs to be more.
There needs to be more arms. 4 arms? 8 arms? Maybe?
They did put... There was like 6 arms when you got the headlock suit.
Yeah. There wasn't a lot to do
late.
other than like ranked online and like towers.
And that got me a lot of time, but also...
Let me ask you this.
Wish there was more.
Are you a button presser or are you a motion controller?
I'm a motion controller. There's only one real way to play ARMS.
I respect that a lot. I remember...
Like, if I'm not... if I'm not in the shoes of Max Brass, then what am I even doing?
Max Brass. I really think ARMS had a lot of potential. I don't think I could put it in the same tier as Mario Kart.
No, I was thinking A.
An A for ARMS?
Yeah. Because without the A, it's UMS.
It's just ums.
It's just UMS. Can't have that. I am willing to lower it a rank purely because Min Min is in Super Smash Brothers. But, like,
Oh my
we can keep
god.
ARMS
Oh
an
my
A.
god. Can I tell a story about that? The day Min Min got announced for Smash Brothers is the day I got dumped.
Oh no, rubbing
So
salt in the wound.
So I was like, I saw the trailer and I was like, not in a good headspace. And I was like, oh, give a fuck about Min Min, man. It was either the day or it was very close because I was like, this sucks.
That's tragic, man.
All
It's like a
right.
1-2 punch.
Splatoon 2. Here is another hot take. Splatoon is mid, guys. Splatoon
What?
is mid. It is a
Nah,
mid
nah,
franchise.
No. But you're a squid and you're a kid. Like, you can't get much better than that.
But what if I want to be a squid now, and then a kid now, and then a squid, and then a kid, and then a squid now? Do you know? No, you fucking don't.
No, Sean, you're not gonna believe it. Where are you thinking of putting it? Just out of curiosity. It's at least A. It's at least A.
I just...
Salmon Run.
Salmon Run is... You know what? Actually, I will give you A.
Okay.
I will give you A on Splatoon 2.
Because I really like Splatoon 2. I really like Splatoon as a concept. It's a lot of fun.
I think Splatoon is being soured by something else. And that is a game that's later on this list.
Okay, I was like, am I right?
Am I missing
Is there a
something?
reason? Am I missing something here?
No, I played a decent amount of Splatoon. I never got into it, like, competitively. Because, I don't know. I'm not going to call you a loser if you're into competitive Splatoon. And that's the end of that sentence. But...
Wow. You know what, Sean? I think you just need a little whimsy and squids in your life, man.
I have nothing but whimsy and fun thoughts. But Splatoon, the amount of support Splatoon gets makes no sense for a game without microtransactions. It makes no sense. I don't get it.
Because it's a fun concept.
It is a really fun concept. But, like, there were 3 games in the span of, like, 6 years. Like,
No, yeah, I agree with that. But Splatoon 2 justifies itself.
no,
Because
it's
it's on the Switch now.
I would say Splatoon 1 was really good. I love Splatoon 1. Splatoon 2 is Splatoon 1 with Salmon Run, and it's on the Switch. They had to make a new game because they did.
Yeah.
They had to. And what am I trying to? Splatoon 3 pisses me off. It gets me mad.
Go find Splatoon 3 right now. We're putting it in.
Okay, where is Splatoon 3? You know what I'm putting Splatoon 3? Don't care.
Oh,
Dude,
I didn't buy it.
I got it. I own it. I put it
own
in.
it?
Oh yeah. I own it.
I didn't know that.
I played it. I have like 15 hours in this game. And to everyone who's like, that's not a lot of hours. For a game you don't like?
That's intense.
And I'm like, wow. Show me the difference between. And when I say show me the difference, I don't mean weapon stats. I'm saying what makes this game not an update that you have to pay for.
The only thing that I could really think of is the
Triple
single player mode.
splash.
But even then,
I played the single
only
player. That's what I played most of.
I want to play the single player, but like I also don't want to shell out $60 for a game that's on its death throes.
Got an idea for you. You want to borrow Splatoon 3?
Oh, that might go a little crazy.
Dude, make me a fucking plate of chicken parmesan. You can have it for a month. Like, I don't give a fuck, dude. This game, hot take, Splatoon was never that good, dude. I kind of agree. I just think Splatoon 2 and Splatoon 1 were good.
I would argue Splatoon 1 was great. I love Splatoon 1. And Splatoon 2, like you said, was just Splatoon 1 again, but on the Switch, so it's like, it's still good.
They kind of had to do it. I don't think they wanted to port the first game. So
yeah, it makes more sense for a sequel.
It does make more sense for a sequel. It's the most Nintendo way to... I think I agree with what you mean, Dominic, but it's the most competitive way to do a Nintendo game on purpose.
Yeah.
Because this was, like, their on-purpose, like, intense shooter. But it's just not that intense. And, oh, who joined us?
Shelby.
Oh my god, you guys are so small on the couch. Let me fix that.
Help me. I'm swallowing the couch.
Snipper clips at B is kind of wild.
Are you...
As in, like, it should be higher or lower?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know much about that game, but based on what I do know, I don't think it would be that high. But I don't know any better.
Oh my god, people really like you. We're going from when it came out, and when this Snipper Clips came out, that shit hit for a lot of people.
It cut its way into the catalog of the Switch.
No, but Splatoon 1, I will give to you that it's a great game. It's a great new idea. I'm gonna say a little underbaked.
Perhaps.
Okay, how about this?
But I think
I got the perfect analogy. Splatoon 1, underbaked, yet novel, fun idea. Splatoon 2, the cake is baked. It's no new ideas, but the cake is baked.
The cake is big.
Splatoon 3, you burnt the cake. You burned it. And then for the DLC, they're just like, add a roguelike. And then they did. And then they did. I have the Splatoon 2 DLC. I never touched it.
Well, I can't help you, Sean.
Have you? And I'm just gonna say this. Apparently I got a lot to say about Splatoon. Fuck Clam Blitz. That game sucks ass. That game is.
Oh, is that the one where you throw the clams?
You throw the clams, and then if you get 10, they make a football. I hate that game. I like the tower one.
Yeah.
I like the tower one where you have to like control or push the tower.
I just witnessed someone put on their left turn signal and then fully just turn right. Alright. Yellow G6. You do you.
Leak his license plate number.
I need to know.
Let me get closer.
Okay. I need to know what Splatoon 3 brings to the table. Why?
I can't help you. Aren't they furry? Like the tentacles?
Well, that's the bad guy, campaign? And they're like, we can do fur. It's like, you fuck, what? They did fur in 2002 with Sully from Monsters, Inc. And I don't think everyone has this core memory, but I have a core memory of watching behind the scenes of Monsters, Inc. And they talk about how, like, they could do fur now.
Sean, you're not gonna believe it. I watched that same thing.
See, I got that core memory, dude.
Because
they were like, we had to animate. We had to animate each individual hair on his body.
No, it's like we have to animate it.
Yeah.
But now we have technology that we can have guide hairs that help show all the other hairs which way they need to be moving. That's so stupid. But anyway, squids.
Yeah. I think we're basically.
Which game?
Unless it is a Squid Game. Unless Splatoon 4 has some crazy new idea, which I bet it might. It might have some crazy idea. I'm not really caring for it. Also, just explain to me why I think Splatoon 2 and Splatoon 3 are around the same price.
No, I agree.
That is also a bad thing. I think Call of Duty kind of does that, and I do not like that.
Lower your game prices, Nintendo.
Where Octopus?
Oh,
Stop fucking
so
lying
I just
to me.
went to a Walmart and I checked out if they had any Switch 2s left. Obviously not.
Yeah.
They just had like a fuck ton of Joy-Cons. And then like I feel like the average age rating for all the Switch 2 games they had was definitely for an older audience. So like they at least know they're not getting the child audience with this right away. There's no way.
Yeah, there's not. Well, because like it was. It's.
None of the original Switch stuff was on sale.
That's so sad.
I know, that's kind of ludicrous.
That is so sad. I missed that. I already miss it. How's that possible? Anyway. Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. Now, I'm going to place this.
Now, I think I know where you're going to put it. And I think I'm kind of going to agree with you.
I'm thinking either here or here.
I'm
you
thinking...
need to tell me what you're doing.
S tier or double S tier?
Dude,
S tier.
I was thinking regular S tier. This game kind of slaps.
This
game is so cool.
Have you guys played this?
Yeah.
Okay.
This was like one of the first games. I'm sorry. I will respond to that in a minute. This is one of the first games I got for the Switch that came out, because I didn't get my Switch opening day. I got it for Christmas the next upcoming. Finding out that you could this is where the magic of like, oh, this is like a console I can play anywhere. I was in the back of a car with Jake on our way on a vacation, and I pulled this out, and he goes, "Is that multiplayer?" And I go, "I don't know." And then we put it up. And I don't know what to tell you. And we both start playing it, and the car ride, a 6-hour car ride, just goes by. And it was like,
have a question.
What?
Were you about to pull out your Switch and play your Switch in front of Jake on a 6-hour road trip when he didn't have one?
I just thought this game was so fun.
Okay.
What is BL2? BL2. I don't know what that is.
Obviously, Borderlands 2?
Oh, Borderlands
I have no
2.
idea.
That might be.
Maybe. I don't know. I could be wrong.
I love that they got back Grant Kirkhope for the music.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, dude, the soundtrack's great. It's just like a genuinely fun strategy game. You're playing XCOM, but with Mario. It's kind of crazy.
Also, the sales for this game was crazy. I'm pretty sure you could get this game right now or near a holiday for $10. If you want all the DLC,
when I got it.
$30. And I'm dumbass. I was like, oh man, it's $45. Gotta grab it. Like,
no, dude, one of the best mechanics in this game is the freaking running up to your teammate and then jumping off of them and then letting you jump onto the enemy to do damage. That goes crazy. It adds so much to this game.
That goes very hard, I will admit.
It adds so many layers, so much strategy. So good. It's just a good game.
It's just a really good game. It's how I kind of wish the Mario movie looked.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like when I think of Mario cutscenes, there's not a lot there except for like Mario and Rabbids, because those are like full blown cutscenes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think this is a great game. If ARMS showed me like, oh yeah, the Switch could be, that's kind of cool. This game was like, Fuck, man. All right. So Nintendo's kind of coming into play a little bit. All right.
So they're kind of cooking.
They're kind of cooking, and I always kind of take like their big games, their big dogs, like Breath of the Wild and Mario Odyssey, on a different like. I'm kind of like this. I don't know if this will be every game. The ARMS.
Did you rank Odyssey already?
No, I waited.
Okay.
Okay. The ARMS and the stupid games are where you judge Nintendo. The level of their like Kirby tilt and rolls are where like
Yeah.
that's their home. They travel out sometimes, but that's their home. All right. Well, that's what I gotta say about that.
Understandable. Judge not on their A game, but on their B game. That turns into A game.
Yeah. All right. So next is. Do you have anything else to say about this?
No, I don't think so. I think it's self-explanatory.
Yeah. Okay. Pokemon. Pokken Tournament DX.
Never heard of it.
It's Tekken and Pokemon.
Gross.
I kind of know where I would put it.
Don't care.
B.
Oh, I was gonna put it in don't care. I'm
Don't
just not a
care.
big fighting game
Don't
guy.
care.
I'm not a big fighting
Yeah,
game
you
guy
don't
either.
care.
I'll put it in don't care. I played it. I had it for Wii U, and I didn't really like it then.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just it's had zero cultural impact, which is crazy to say. But like, but I don't know. I feel like this was a fart in the wind. You know, it happened.
It's like you
Some
think
people
Pokemon
like the
fighting
smell.
game, like it's a good.
It's just I don't know. It didn't do much.
It didn't
That was
do
like
much. It didn't do much.
it didn't have a moment, I guess, and maybe that says something about it,
There was no staying
even if
power
it is
for
technically
me.
well made.
Okay. I don't have much else to say about that. About this next one.
Yeah.
About this next one. If anyone argues with me on this one, fuck off. Fire Emblem Warriors, C tier. Hold on, wait. C tier. Bad. I'm gonna change it to bad.
What the heck?
I don't.
So
Is
we need to.
here the bad?
I'm just
Can I
changing
have
shit.
Clover?
I want
Sean,
one.
you can add.
Can I?
you can
add?
add
a
tiers.
tier.
I don't know how to
Add a
do
tier
Click
that.
the
that
little
this is
gear.
garbage.
You got to click the little
Oh
gear.
fuck! I'm fucking all around.
Oh, you're the integrity for tier list, man.
The integrity of our tier list is crazy.
This is serious business.
I despise this game. I own it.
Do you just not like Warriors games?
You're gonna see, I really like Warriors games.
Oh, interesting.
I just am like, this is Hyrule Warriors, which is Dynasty Warriors with a skin on it, with a different skin on it. Worse. And I don't think it ran very well. And the excuse me, everybody. There's an ad. Don't buy Mazda. They're not paying us. If you buy Mazda, do not buy Mazda.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Unless they pay us to tell you that,
And then buy Mazda.
and then in that case, buy Mazda.
And then you can go buy Mazda. No, I hate this game. I own it. I got it on discount.
I mean, based on what I've heard about this game, I really have no argument against you on it, because like it's a Warriors game, like you kind of know what you're gonna get, and some definitely do it better than others. Like I don't know, I'm not gonna fight tooth and nail for this.
I just like if you're a really big Fire Emblem fan, I bet you're like, this shit kind of smells like cinnamon. But dog, how many trees you gotta lick until you find something that tastes like cinnamon? I can't like endorse this game or say go buy this game. Did I play
well, even
only an
then-
hour and a half of it? Yeah. Is it the same thing? It's like, I know that Dynasty Warriors games are the same thing, but just something about having it in a Zelda world makes it better. and having it in the Fire Emblem world makes me want to claw my eyes out. Where they have like fanfare moments for characters, I don't know. It's like it's not a game for me, man. It's not.
No way, Frederick.
No, oh my goodness. It's John the Baptist.
Hello, my children.
It's just,
Let me seal away a dragon
hello, I am
again.
Jesus' first cousin. I think that's what.
Jesus.
Jesus. Anyway.
Anyways,
I don't
now
have much
we're
to say
gonna
about
hit
that
a.
one. Next, we got a.
Yeah,
big
no,
one.
I got nothing.
Shelby, we are now ranking Super Mario Odyssey. Please.
Garbage. I hate it. Boring. Boring, stupid, bad game.
I don't think a person. You have bad takes.
I traded in Mario Odyssey for pennies on the dollar because I just wanted to get rid of it.
Shelby, you're making it sound like some sort of like cursed object.
I hate that game so much. I played it for so long and it never got good. It was like, all right, I have 2 Switch games. I have Animal Crossing New Horizons, which I also have opinions on. I have Super Mario Odyssey. I would rather play New Horizons every time. And that's saying a lot.
I don't understand how you don't, when James was talking to me on a much larger level, find the whimsy. You are a whimsyless. You are whimsyless. No
I love
whimsy.
it. That game had no whimsy.
This game is all whimsy. No
Wrong.
whimsy. What are you
This game's
talking
all whimsy.
about?
Boring, bad game.
Wrong. Incorrect.
I could Google
I'm so
whimsy.
glad it's gone.
If you Googled whimsy, you would see a picture of Shelby's face with an X through it.
Like,
And then next to that is a picture of Mario Odyssey.
I'm sorry. Is a little Italian man running through jungles and villages and cities and the Arctic and beaches and throwing his hat, becoming little rainbow guys that go. Is that not whimsical enough?
you are not selling this.
I'm not trying to sell it to you. You sold the
Then
game.
what are we doing here? That's exactly what you're talking about.
I'm in control of the mouse. I don't think anyone really understands how much power I have on this tier list. Everything could be F tier. I decide that. All right? The small amount of power I have right now is gone to my head.
I hate this game. I hate this game with a burning passion.
I just think you're
I hope they never make another one.
Oh my god.
Garbage.
Like-
I hate it.
Okay, well, let me go through. What do you think of Galaxy?
I've never played it.
Have
I've watched you play it.
that you can go
And
and
that was
subscribe
fine.
and watch the channel because that's all done. Anyway, go on.
I never played it. I watched you play some of it. That one had whimsy.
That one's got a lot of whimsy.
It's got whimsy coming out of yin yang. Yeah, I'm just saying that I don't understand. Like, did you not like the movement? Did you not like?
It was just boring. I did not feel engaged whatsoever.
The only knock I've ever heard about it from a sane human being is that the music is not as good in this as it was in other Mario games. It has
I
higher
agree with
highs,
that
but it
also.
also has lower lows. But here's
I can actually agree with that.
because Jump Up Superstar and the ending song, classics.
I'm actually not as big on the
Also-
ending song.
Also,
Gonna be honest.
this game made it so every fucking time Pauline is on screen in any game, they have to play that fucking song.
It's a good
That's all
song.
she does now is sing that song.
That's your character trait. That's more than Mario characters get.
Terrible.
She's a mare.
She's a bear.
It's boiling down women to a performance item.
She controls a city. Excuse me, New Donk City? Okay. She's freezing the rent. Oh my god.
Mayor Pauline. Some bad stuff came out about her. Guy.
I
Check the news. Sean, you know what you have to do.
it's double S.
This is whether you have the strength to do it.
You cannot put this in an S tier because I am so vehemently against it. And this is with the boys, not with Sean.
I have the mouse. You left. You could have been here and helped me move it, but you left.
Even if I was there, you wouldn't let me fix it.
Yeah, because I'm stronger. But all I'm saying...
Wow. Wow. Wow.
I just fight for my games how I should fight for my games. I'm sorry. Do you want... Shelby, where do you think is a fair place to put it with all our opinions in mind?
With all of our opinions, I think you can put it at A tier because you guys really like this game. I absolutely despise this game.
Oh my god.
I mean, we could... Shelby, I will compromise with an S.
Wrong.
Son of a gun.
I'll give it an S, but we will have more discussion later.
I want it on the very bottom of S.
It's better than
Oh.
Mario Kart, dude. Like, I can't do that.
This is what compromise is.
The best, I'll tell you a memory with it.
Because if it was up to me, it would be like, this is below the bottom tier. Like,
You think Fire Emblem
never
Warriors
played-
is better than Mario Odyssey?
I've never played Fire Emblem Warriors, so I don't know. But I do know that Super Mario Odyssey is my least favorite game on the Switch that I have played.
The Stretchers is better. Go, whatever. Whatever. Anyway.
Put it
in an
put it
S.
beneath Kingdom Battle. Put it beneath
Anyway,
Kingdom Battle,
the
at the very
official
least.
statement of With the Boys LLC is that Super Mario Odyssey is a garbage game and they should never make another one.
We're
I'm not-
We're gonna have to have a meeting with her.
Someone clip that.
Don't say someone clip that.
Someone clip that.
Chat, you know what to do.
All right, Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Never played it. It infiltrated Breath of the Wild. I did not like that.
It did
It
infiltrate.
And I just
Breath of the Wild?
constantly
You
had
can
this
get
fucking
Rex's
quest
outfit.
That said, it just constantly said the Xenoblade Chronicles in my quest log, and I'm like, I don't care about this.
If you have the save data on your Switch, you can get Rex's outfit in Breath of the Wild.
I never did that. Oh, I guess I never played Breath of the Wild after I got Xenoblade 2.
Yeah.
That'd have been pretty
So
neat.
this was a game that I looked at. This was a purely, I did no research on this. I saw it in the store, and I was like, I want to buy a random game. And I want it, and I'm going to just play it. I'm not going to look it up. I just want to see if it's good. And I pick it up, and I go to the guy, and I go, I'll take this one. And he went, man, a taste. And I go, all right, I think I made a good choice. I go home, I open the case, the game's not in there. The next day, I have to go back to the GameStop and get one with the case. And that was a whole thing, because it's like, well, how do we know you didn't just take out and you're trying to get another game? I go like, you said I had taste.
We're on a level here, Buster.
So I put it in. The
Did
most
they give you a new one?
They did give me a new one. The most jarring the most jarring thing ever happened when I learned what the gameplay was for Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I was like, I thought it was like hack and slash or RPG. It is its own thing. And I was like, what the fuck is this? And I was like, maybe I should play Xenoblade 1. Does it relate? And I asked James, and James was like, not really. It kind of relates.
Kind of.
I never beat it because I'm still going through Xenoblade 1. But I do have fond memories and have a fond opinion of Xenoblade 2. I will say that. Now, you, James, you know more about this game. You go.
Yeah. Xenoblade 1 was a formative time in young James's life. That game is a banger. I played it in like 2014. I want to play it again because it's been 11 years. But that game rocked my, like, how old was I? 13-year-old world with the possibilities. And then I played X, hoping for another great story. X is a great game. Story is kind of dog water, but that's not the focus. So it's like, whatever. Xenoblade 2 rolls around. It's time. It's time for my epic story RPG to finally have a sequel. It's top of B tier. It's a good game. I want to love it a lot more than it lets me. There's like a lot of choices that I just do not like and do not gel with in the slightest.
I feel like from what I've played of 1 and what I've played of 2, 1 is like an epic in the word of like story. It strikes me as kind of the only way I can describe it is like One Piece, where it's like we go here and do a thing, we go here and do a thing, we go here and do a thing, and now like things are coming back from over there, and the world's really big, and you get to explore the world. And am I making any sense?
I think so. Maybe it'll make more sense once you go into Xenoblade 2.
Xenoblade 2 is an ecchi anime.
I was going to describe it in a very similar way, where Xenoblade 1, I would say it's a lot more grounded story-wise, but it's still anime. But it's like the anime, you know, like the excited exclamation of like, this is what the medium offers here. Xenoblade 2 is kind of like anime.
Okay.
You know?
Xenoblade 1, I'm going to say is One Piece. And Xenoblade 2 is High School DxD. Which...
There's more to it than that, I will say. Like, it does try to have a grand story, and it does have a lot of really interesting ideas.
It has... from what I've played, I like it. I'm going to say the outfits got much more revealing in 2. I might be wrong.
Oh, no, you are absolutely correct. And the character designs also shifted to accommodate that, much to my dismay.
Look, I'm not against revealing outfits at all, but they got distracting. They got very distracting. Like, no, it's not that I don't care. I support it. But, like, not in, like, if it hurts the story.
Like, because I don't care that any of it's there, like, in anything. But I start to care when it, like, actively starts to detract from the story being told. Like, I cannot look at Pyra and Mithra and go, man, I'm really invested in what the deep philosophical ideas this character's spouting right now.
Her chest won't stop moving.
It's just like the cutscenes are focusing on it, man. Like, I want to focus on the one she's saying, man.
No, I agree with that. I didn't even play long enough to get to Mithra, so I did not play this super long because I wanted to go back and play 1, so I stopped.
Yeah.
I would say top of B is a good point because I do want to go back and play it because it is fun. I would say it's fun.
It's still like a good game. Like, I'm not saying it's terrible.
Yeah, but it's like it has some easily fixable flaws.
Yeah,
where
a lot of
it's
glaring
like,
things that.
Where it's like, when I say easily fixable, I would say None of
You're
the
saying easily.
easily fixable is. I'm not saying it's not a problem with the game. I would say it's more of a problem with the writing.
Yeah, it's just a different game than the first one,
Alright.
and even the second, and even X.
Yeah.
And I guess like I wasn't on board with it as much.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me grab this root beer.
Oh, of course.
All right. Bayonetta 1 and 2. They came in the same package.
I want to play these. They're on the list.
I own them.
I know very little, but I think people seem to love them.
They love them. I just think it's crazy that Nintendo, out of all companies, saved Bayonetta 2. Why did that happen? I don't know. I'm very happy. I haven't beat either of them. They're great. I'm cool just keeping them an A. I don't have much to say about them.
Okay, that's kind of what I was thinking.
I want to put them higher. I haven't beaten either of them, so I'm saying like nothing is like pulling me back. So if I come back and I'm like, okay, wait, no, these are bangers. You know, we'll put out a statement.
We'll make an official press release.
Yeah. All right. James, Kirby's Star Allies. The floor is yours.
This is all you, James.
Okay. From a this is going to be a wild way to start this for a Kirby game. From a lore standpoint, this is one of the this is one of the most intriguing products ever put to Kirby canon. Like the amount of revelations that take place in this game is absolutely insane, and it's so good in that regard. It's
is this the one we played? What did we play?
Me and you played Forgotten Lands.
Okay.
Star Allies. It's like a in B, I think, because like at this point, 2D Kirby's gotten really stale, and it doesn't really do enough to differentiate itself from the previous ones.
What's the
like you have
gimmick in
Return to
this one?
Dreamland.
What's the gimmick in this one?
You can combine copy abilities, kind of, except only like elementally. So it's not like the Kirby 64 style where you have like a bunch of different copy abilities that you can mix and match and then get whole new abilities. It's like, oh, dude, I want to become a hockey puck, but fire hockey puck.
Fun.
And it's like, okay, man. It's like it's interesting. It's kind of half baked though in that regard. And like, Planet Robobot was kind of the peak of 2D Kirby. I
want to
say.
play that so bad.
That game's so good. I love that game.
I want to play that really bad.
So I'm willing to put it in B.
All right.
This game in B.
Have you played it after all the updates?
Oh, yes. And it's probably higher B from that because like I don't know, it didn't add an incredible amount. It's still like 2D Kirby at the end of the day.
I just think like the updates were underwhelming, but if they were in the base game when it was out, I feel like the game would have been better. If that makes
I
any
feel like I
sense.
would have. Yeah, I feel like I would have had a better opinion of it.
Is that like a
like,
running theme?
For the Switch, yes.
Yes.
So
yeah.
So I'm gonna say the big boys with Zelda and Mario Odyssey don't really have that problem of like release now, update later kind of mentality. Kirby has that problem with this game.
Animal Crossing has that problem.
We will get to Animal Crossing.
Yeah, we will. Oh, we will.
Okay. You got anything else to say? Because I have not played this one.
No, I think I've said my piece.
James hates Kirby. Anyway.
No, actually, wait. No, I do need to say though. Part of the reason it's high B, the final boss theme is a 14-minute long odyssey of a song. It is excellent. I just want to get that out of the way. It is it's a great song.
Okay. Let me just say this for this next one. If you were excited for Nintendo Labo, consider yourself an op. What the fuck was that, guys? What was that?
A cool idea!
No.
It's a cool idea, Sean!
No.
It's like Legos!
It's not
It's
Legos.
cardboard.
It's cardboard. And now it's sitting on shelves in fucking garage sales like nobody's business. No one...
Look, I'm not talking about execution here. Okay, that's an entirely different question. I think it's reasonable to say people could be excited for the cool cardboard games.
Were you excited?
I mean, I wasn't excited, but I'm like, this is a cool idea.
It was a joke. This shit was a joke. A screen... Okay. We're getting into it. A fucking screen that is next to your eyeballs better be HD or don't try it. Just don't try it. Okay? The games were mid on it. The piano, just buy a keyboard. Just buy a keyboard. You want to make a piano, or you want to play Mario Kart, but you want to have a little thing. They get a Wii wheel. Like, what do you mean? What I need to calm down. I need to calm down.
I can tell.
I need to calm down.
I can hear the froth forming in your mouth.
You know what? No, actually, no. Fuck it. It's bad. It's bad.
I mean, I'm not going to argue. I just wanted to say it's like a neat idea.
Okay.
I'm not talking about execution here.
I'll give it neat idea. Shelby, were you going to say something?
I have no thoughts.
Okay. This pisses me off. Because every game is a tech demo. And then after you buy the Labo, are you supposed to display it? What was the plan? Like, it's in a box. It's like
You gotta keep the cardboard.
there was this. I heard it once.
Yeah, I agree.
I forget who said it, so this is not my idea. But I 100% agree with this. This was to get investors off their back for trying VR. That's what this was.
Okay.
Because you could get the headset. You could get you got the headset and stuff. It was stupid. It was stupid. It was cardboard. It was dumb.
Why don't you tell us how you really feel, Sean?
I didn't use as many expletives as I could have. Okay? I'm like a half a root beer and I don't give a fuck.
It's like I could drown in expletives, all right?
There's another one.
man.
They did another one. Hold on. Is it on here? It's not Garage. They did 3.
Is it next to Mario Party?
Yeah. Fuck
Super
you
Mario
too.
Party?
Get up there.
Is that it? Don't think you could hide amongst the crowd.
Yeah, don't think you... Did I ever play this one? No. 7 people played this one. 4 of them were related to Miyamoto. No one gives a fuck.
It was a sheep in wool's clothing trying to hide between Torn of the Golden Country and Super Mario Party. Thought he could hide. Plucked from his miserable hiding.
Fuck you, dude. Anyway.
I just saw hit a deer at 60 miles per hour.
Oh my god.
They did it.
Okay.
Well, I'm glad you didn't hit it, Shelby.
No, it wasn't gonna be me. It was the guy in front of me.
All
Oh,
right.
okay.
But thank you.
Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze for Switch is upsetting. Because it's a fantastic
Is
game.
it?
It's a fantastic game. But it came out on a higher price than the original was. And it added an easy mode with Funky Kong. That was it.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
it's a great game. It was not $60 great. At least, like, rephrase. It would be worth $60. Not like 6 years after it was made.
If it was his first time coming out.
Yeah, if it was his first time coming out, yes. You got anything
I
to
can
say?
agree with that. See, original Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, I would probably put it in A.
Yeah.
Because, like, to me, specifically, a great platformer really can't go above an A, which is, like, a weird thing to say. But, because, like, to get above an A for a platformer, you need to be whimsical. You need to be Mario Galaxy. You need to have a little more than just the platforming, you know?
You need
to have, like, a sick atmosphere or some other stuff.
You ever played
Yeah,
Limbo?
exactly. So, I never played Limbo. It was free on Epic Games, though, so maybe.
That's why I thought about it.
But, but yeah, to re-release it at a higher price point than when it first came out, and then add a Funky Kong mode. Funky Kong's pretty funny, but like, not $10 more funny. So like, I'm thinking B, honestly. Just from like the standpoint of the game is quality.
The game is really good, but for this port of it being like more money, and if you like the game, you're not gonna get the new thing. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
If you're good at the game,
like, I
you're
felt
not
no
seeing
reason.
Funky Kong. All right.
Yeah. I'm cool with that.
Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. I know where I want to put this.
Where do you want to put this?
Bottom of S.
Where are you feeling, Sean?
Bottom of S.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not
Same.
sure it's that.
Yeah. I don't care for the play style of these games, but they got that good lore.
It has
I
an absurd amount of content.
That is true, but like a lot of the content is like the same thing over and over again. So can you really call it a ton of content? Actually, no, you could. Dude, I'm gonna be honest. I'm thinking like bottom of B. That's where I was thinking with it.
What? What?
Sean, we can't have our first falling out be over Hyrule Warriors, man.
That's crazy.
Bottom of B is crazy. The
I
amount.
wouldn't say it's crazy.
Now I fuck. You're right, Dominic.
Thanks,
I
Shelby.
saw it. There was another fucking Labo one. I was looking. Thank you, Dominic. He
He
texted.
dares hide amongst Xenoblade 1.
He texted me and it was like, "There's another Labo. It's between Yoshi's Crafted World." And I was like, "Did they do a Labo for Yoshi's Crafted World?"
That's insane.
All right, I'm a diehard Zelda fanboy. This game was made
We
for
know.
me. This game was made for me. It had everything from the Wii U and all the new stuff from the 3DS version.
Oh, you know, I forgot about that.
There was a 3D. Can you fucking? There was a 3DS version of this game
That's crazy.
on
I
the
didn't know
base
that.
3DS. It wasn't even like a new Nintendo 3DS thing.
No. I think that was a new 3DS. I think a base 3DS would actually implode on itself.
Let's see.
Be very careful you're Googling.
Hyrule Warriors 3DS. Normal 3DS, dude. Normal 3DS.
What? No
Here it
way.
is. Yeah.
Well, I'll stuff that sock in my mouth real quick. What the heck?
Oh my god, it looks
There
like,
is-
it looks like potatoes.
There is absolutely no way that game is running on that thing. What the heck?
I'm actually curious now. 4 out of 10. 4.4 out of 5. Wow, it's all over the place.
I'm willing to go A. I'm willing to go down. Or
I'll go to
on
A.
this one.
I'll go to A. I'll put it
Okay.
above Splatoon.
Okay, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that.
I
think.
just running through Zelda worlds, killing hordes of bad guys, and like, I will admit, the Hyrule Warriors original areas are kind of like, you know, or like, you know what I mean? Like it's like when Smash Brothers tries to get their own stage in there. It's like, who gives a fuck? All right,
Let's calm down. Let's let the big boys play. Okay.
Okay. Fucking Fountain of Dreams.
Yeah, I mean, I played it on the Wii U, so
no,
like I got my time's worth out of it. It's fun.
This game is fun. I like this game a lot. Don't 100% it. That will make it a bad, don't care game.
Yeah, it sounds like a miserable experience.
Yeah. All right. Pokemon.
Do we want to do Animal Crossing? I just got home.
Yeah, we can do Animal Crossing. Where is it?
I see it under
right.
New Super Mario Bros.
Deluxe. Nope.
A little far.
Second
It's like right in the
row
middle of the
down.
screen.
There.
Shelby.
I am an avid lover of the Animal Crossing franchise. I have owned probably 15 copies of Wild World in my lifetime because when I was a kid, I just kept fucking losing them. And it was the only game I ever wanted to play, so I just kept buying more.
What's up, BB?
Love Wild World. I know that a lot of people don't like City Folk. I like City Folk. New Leaf. Absolute peak Animal Crossing. So when they're like, oh, there's gonna be a new one for the Switch, I'm so fucking excited. It comes out and everyone's playing it and they're like, oh my god, this is so good. I didn't get it until probably 3-4 months after it came out. Finally got it. This is the most boring Animal Crossing game I have ever played in my entire life. This has no whimsy. All of the villagers are so boring. They have no personality. They, like, tone down the saturation on all the colors, so the entire thing just looks sad. I feel like it's exponentially harder to make money and actually get items in this one than it is in any other one. And also, the Animal Crossing black market with this one just fucking exploded. People were paying fucking $50 to get Raymond in their village because they thought he was cool. It lost its heart. And like you were talking about with whatever else, they added a fuck ton of updates. It took years for them to make them, and I still don't think it's a good game. It's just, for a game, it's okay. For an Animal Crossing game, it's garbage.
See, I
Gonna
like.
be honest.
Go on.
I'm more on Shelby's side. Not as vehement though. I'm on Shelby's side with this one. And do you want me to kind of say my spiel on it?
Yes.
Okay. So, kind of with what Shelby was saying, like with the villagers not having personality, I 100% agree with that. Like, I did not care about I can't remember a single guy who's in my town currently.
They say the same two things over and over again, and I think it's like your first however many you get, their houses aren't like their actual style, it's just like generic shit in their house.
Yeah.
So like you don't even get that.
Yeah, I feel like the game, this one in particular, swings too hard away from what the previous games were doing. Because in the previous games, you're more of a resident. And even in New Leaf, you're a mayor, but you only have so much control over what happens. Like, ultimately, you're still living there, and there are lives going on around you that you have absolutely no control over. And that's Animal Crossing, to me, at least, and what it had been for a while. This game, or New Horizons, turns you into too much of a god. where you're able to micromanage everything. And for a certain type of person, you could do a lot of insane stuff building in this game. And that's commendable. Because, like, you could build outside, you could build inside, you can do so much. But, like, I feel like it strays too far from what Animal Crossing is, and it becomes its own beast entirely that, like, I just don't like the direction of.
Like, literally, part of starting a town in any of the previous games was resetting until you get a map and a fruit that you like as your starting one. This one, it's like, well, it doesn't really matter because you're just going to change the whole thing anyway. I hate the crafting. I hate changing the environment to the degree that it does in this one.
Yeah, I do not.
It's just like that's not what Animal Crossing is. Why'd they put Minecraft in Animal Crossing?
Because to me, crafting just adds steps to things that already took a while but were intentional. Because, like, now instead of just cutting down a tree or getting a bug, sometimes my bug net breaks, and then I have to go shaking trees for, like, 5 minutes to build a new one, just so I can make another bug net.
And then you'll be shaking trees trying to find, like, bells and the occasional furniture. It just starts dropping fucking sticks that I don't want.
Yeah. It just clutters everything, and your inventory doesn't get bigger. So you just have a bunch of extraneous materials alongside all the items you have. It makes micromanaging a nightmare. You can't craft more things. You can't craft multiple things at once.
I feel like all the stuff in Nook's Cranny is so fucking expensive. So you get like maybe 2 things every day and you can't even afford to buy them. And at least in my experience, it just cycled through, like, the same 10 things for forever. Like, I never got anything I actually wanted to buy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you done? Are we done?
Garbage game. I hate this game. Nintendo, get your shit together for the next one, because good God.
First off, I understand.
Put it in C.
I understand. Let me talk! I understand where you're coming from, where you're a bit too much of a god. I don't like the terraforming. I did terraform my island a lot, but I didn't exactly like it.
Oh, and I hate the fucking that you need tools to get up on the other levels of your island, and you need that fucking pole to jump over the rivers. That's stupid, and it's a waste of inventory space.
I think the utter amount of joy that this game gave our much needed human population during one of the darkest times in our lives makes it at least above a C. The only thing that kept us together was Animal Crossing during COVID for the first, like, 3 weeks. Animal Crossing, this game, for the franchise, it got so big, Joe Biden had an island you can still visit. It's crazy.
But I also think this is, because of the nature of TikTok, it blew up, and all these people who have never played an Animal Crossing game before have bought this. And like I said, for a game, it's good. For an Animal Crossing game, it's terrible. They don't know what they are missing out on.
I think that I would disagree with you on how the physical game looks. I think the game looks amazing. I think it's the best museum we've ever had.
Oh, I also don't like the music at all in this one, and I love Animal Crossing music.
That makes no sense. I think the music is very
I think
good.
this is the worst soundtrack out of any of them, by far.
I kind of agree with Shelby a little bit. There's like a few songs that I think are really good.
Oh my god.
Dude, the Nook's
Like when I'm
Cranny
looking
closing
for an
theme is
Animal Crossing
excellent.
playlist, and I see that there's any New Horizons songs in it, I'm finding a different one.
I'll put it at B.
Low B.
I couldn't live with B because like I realized that a lot of my complaints at the very least are like very subjective.
I just think Animal Crossing New Horizons was trying to do something different.
Also, didn't you have to have like the fucking online to do any of the pattern sharing stuff?
I don't know. I always had online.
I think that was the thing that really pissed me off too, because in New Leaf you just like shared a QR code and it lasts forever. And you can always have it. This, I think you have to have online to do it.
Oh, I don't know. I think I had online.
Which is dumb,
when I played.
because that used to be like how you customized your town. In any of the, like in the previous game, is you would get the patterns from people for all your paths.
Oh yeah, yeah. That was fun. Whimsy.
They ruined it.
Wrong.
They took it from us.
Wrong. Anyway, so that's Animal Crossing. That's crazy. Putting it at B.
Okay, I need to go in my house, but I wanted to speak my truth on that one.
All right.
Understandable.
Alright. If you're still on later, I might hop back on.
You can leave now.
Wow.
Okay,
You
Shoddy.
can leave now.
Bye.
Goodbye, Shelby.
Bye, James.
That's crazy. I understand not
I'm
liking
inclined to
it.
agree.
I don't understand not liking it to that point.
See, we're kind of like dipping into subjective with this tier list. I feel like, so I'm fine with it going in C.
Okay.
In that regard.
Pokemon Quest C. I think it was
I
the first
concur.
Pokemon thing on the Switch. So that gives it above bad. But it was just
I
making
played it for,
stew.
like-
It was a mobile game.
I played it for like 60 minutes.
Yeah,
maybe.
it was
I
fine.
was like, oh, it's a mobile game.
I have nothing left to say on that one.
You know, I don't know. You got to click buttons.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sushi Striker. I refuse.
Have you ever played Sushi Striker?
I have played the demo a bunch. I refuse
I
to
played
put
the demo.
Sushi Striker above Animal Crossing. That's crazy.
No, I agree. I mean, like, it's a cool idea, but I don't know if it.
It gets boring.
I don't know if it. Yeah, and to be fair, it is like a budget title. Like, it was lower priced, but also,
Just because it's lower priced doesn't mean like. That means for a lower priced games, that means I don't think the frills have to be there. Doesn't mean as if the core gameplay gets boring. Then what's the point of playing?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like the core was so
Yeah.
nah.
Mario Tennis Aces. You got any strong feelings on this one?
I played this. I own it.
Okay.
It is like a clock repeating the cuckoo sound at 12 o'clock. It's a great game. There was not enough to do in it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the kind of vibe I got from it. The story mode was funny. It had the Infinity Gauntlet tennis racket with Luigi or whatever.
Luigi performing the snap to wipe out half the toads. That got wild. No, B.
I'll put it in B. I'll put it middle B.
Because, like, it's a solid base. Because it's fun in the sense that it's like a fighting game where you're, at some point, you're just starting to knock down the racket's health, and then if the racket breaks, you get the point. That's an interesting way to balance everything, because you can get points by getting it past them or breaking their racket.
It's better than the
it's
last
cool.
one. And I'm sick of people asking
Oh,
for
definitely.
a Mario Tennis RPG. I kept hearing that. I
think that's an interesting idea that could be explored.
No, they already did. They did that. It was the Game Boy Color one.
Yeah.
And I'm like... I mean, like, if they did it, I wouldn't care. If they don't do it, I don't care. I didn't get this game. I like Mario Baseball.
Mario Baseball slaps.
When they do some more Mario Baseball, call me, okay? Oh, and there's a
I
big
should-
disappointment in this one for Mario Sports. We could just do that
Oh,
one
I know.
now. We'll do Strikers
Yeah, I think I know
Battle
what you
League.
That is such a tragedy.
I'm putting it in Don't Care. Which is
Dude,
so
that
sad.
game is so tragic. It's so tragic.
It's not. I'll put Don't Care above bad. Dude, how do you fuck that up? How do you fuck that up? You tell me that. How do you take such a great one before? The Wii one was amazing. And have it be the field is kind of boring. There's not really as much energy. It's still soccer. The gameplay is similar, I guess. But you don't you play it for vibe. There's vibes. You have to get the vibes right. Nintendo, straight out your vibes. What is this?
Yeah. This one's too sanitized.
It is.
If Daisy
go
if
on.
Daisy isn't screaming at the top of her lungs as she gets thrown into an electric fence, are we really playing Super Mario Soccer?
If I'm not told to suck it by Waluigi, all right? It did give us Donkey Kong Dance, which
That
I
is true,
appreciate.
but also, one more example. If Wario doesn't attempt to end his own life with a bob-omb, are we really playing Mario Strikers?
Oh, is there any other ones I'm thinking of? If
Luigi is the flamenco song.
that's it, that's what I was saying. I knew it was a Luigi thing.
That song goes so hard.
The biggest
they had a
disappointment
layup.
of this generation, I'd say.
I'm gonna say yes right now.
Unless something else big
Barring I
pops
forget
up, but
something.
I don't think
Yeah.
there is a bigger disappointment.
Not that I could think of off the top of my head, at the very least.
All right, Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. Fine.
It's a fun puzzle game. B?
Don't tell Shelby. I'll put it in B. Don't tell Shelby there's Odyssey levels in this one. This one also had a 3DS port. And I don't think the stuff from the 3DS port was in this one. Was it?
I couldn't tell you. I played the Wii U one.
Okay. Is this the DLC for Xenoblade Chronicles 2?
Yes, it is.
You talk about this.
I will. Honestly, low S.
Whoa!
Yeah, this is what I wish the story of 2 was. And I'm gonna say this in the vaguest terms possible to not spoil anything. But my biggest issue with Xenoblade Chronicle 2's story is that so much of the interesting stuff happens in the past, to the point where you're just kind of going around and you learn of past events. And like stuff happens in the present, but so much of the rich stuff is in the past. This game takes place in the past. And it's so interesting, and the
Is it a
ending
game?
it's basically like a 25-hour game.
Oh my god.
Like, it was sold separately for $40 in its own physical box that I have. That's how I got it.
Okay.
And it's like fully voiced cutscenes, fully animated cutscenes. It's basically another game. Xenoblade 1 or 2.5. And barring like the fact that you have to do a bunch of side quests in order to progress in the main story, I do think I like it a lot more than the other one. And I can't remember the specific combat stuff, but the combat was also really interesting and fun and dynamic while building off the base of 2. So that's kind of where I'm at with it.
Okay. I can't really say anything on it.
That's fair.
All right. Super Mario Party. I will say, I have never lost a game of Super Mario Party. And just for that, top of A.
Whoa!
Top
Whoa!
of A.
Whoa!
I
Whoa!
love
Buster.
this one. It is not the best Mario Party. It is not the best Mario Party on Switch. But I like this one. And if Animal Crossing is
Interesting.
bottom of B, I can put Super Mario Party top of A.
If I may, I'm fine with it in A. I think it needs to be a little lower. I don't know if it's beating Bayonetta or Hyrule Warriors or even Splatoon. You know.
It beats Splatoon. Don't worry about that.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you
This is
quenched my fears with that one.
This is the competitive game that Nintendo should be focusing on.
I don't think they should be making competitive Mario Party.
Why? Do you hate fun?
No, I love fun. That's why I don't want it to be competitive.
Fine. All right. Pokemon, let's go Pikachu and Eevee.
This one's more your domain, I will say. That's where I would have put it either way.
It's kind of dumb. It's kind of... There's not online battles. So,
really?
Like, you can battle your friends. That's it.
Yeah.
Like, it's, like... It's not good. It's Kanto. So if you've played Kanto, you got it. You get a Pikachu with a move called Zippy Zap or Zippy Zope or whatever, and it always does.
Pokemon
It always does. It's either always a critical hit or it's always weak. The opponent's always weak to it.
Oh my gosh!
You can do 2v1.
Put it above Pokemon Quest for Zippy Zap. But not the Eevee one.
Not the Eevee one, yeah. No, I agree.
Because like Dominic said in chat, Pokemon Go. It is. I do like the
catching.
I was gonna say when the Pokemon are traveling around with you, how you can like ride some of them. That's really cool.
It's why it's not in Don't Care. It's still Pokemon to a point. There's cool things about it.
It's like it exists. It was a time.
It was the first actual Pokemon game. Probably why they sold so well. That is true.
Probably.
All right.
That's all I really got for that one.
Here's a big one. Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. I'm just gonna put that up there.
I agree.
Put that up there. I don't know how you could not like this game. It's the best one in the franchise. If you think Melee's the best one, yes, you're very special. But for a lot of the people who, it's just the best Smash game. Coming off from Wii U, I say this was a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, because there was a lot of stuff that I preferred in Brawl, but Ultimate's definitely the better game. And then 4, once again, that was a time in history, you know? A lot of cool newcomers. 4 is fine.
4 is fine. Brawl was my childhood one. I never really got into Melee, and 64 started it. Ultimate had... And I think you can't talk about Smash without talking about the build-up. I think the build-up to a Smash Brothers game is the best build-up to any game ever. There is not a game that has a better build-up.
I agree. Like, because at the mere announcement of a character of like who could possibly be in the next one is enough to like get someone to throttle someone else.
The characters they added Ridley, which was a big one. They added Sora. They added Terry Bogard.
my one chief complaint, I feel like they started to get a little lost in the sauce with the final DLC wave, because I could pick out like at least 3 of those characters and say I absolutely detest fighting them.
Steve
is a nightmare to fight. Min Min, I would rather like rip off a toe than fight a Min Min. And then I would rather rip off 2 toes than fight Sora.
Fair enough.
But a lot of early newcomers are pretty sick.
I would be okay if they just, for the next, like even now, I'm like, I don't want a new one. Like, if they poured it to 2, which they don't have to because, like, you know?
Yeah.
if they, the only thing I will say is World of Light was very cool. It's just I wish there were more cutscenes. That's my big one.
Yeah, I wish it was more brawl-ish.
Yeah.
In that regard.
And he said he didn't want to do that because they got uploaded to YouTube, the cutscenes. And it's like, well, that's the reward. It's like, well, that's the point. That's what you want.
Well, Sakurai, it's kind of sick, dude. Like,
I would have even liked...
Oh, Smash Run would have been really good. Dominic's right with that.
Smash Run would have been good. I loved Smash Run. I would have very much liked a... Even if there was no cutscenes, like little text boxes of the characters talking. You already did so much. You can add, like, a character reacting to something.
Yeah, I think so. Like, how much time would that really add? And they're missing trophies, too. And...
The spirits.
I really...
Spirits are lame.
Spirits are just PNGs.
They are, but I feel this is very nitpicky. And that's why it's still a double S.
I was gonna say we're very much like picking like it was different in my childhood, you know.
I think this is the game that has most playtime on my Switch, at least one of them.
Probably me too, if I had to guess. Either that or one of the RPGs on the Switch.
Yeah.
Or Breath of the Wilds.
Let Kirby curse.
Kirby, this is quite the crazy situation. Oh, Mario, they're all dead. Says Kirby.
Says Kirby, furrowing his brow. All right. New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. Don't care. I don't care.
I can agree. I was gonna say either C or don't care.
It's a game. I don't care.
Because now we could say there are better 2D options on the Switch.
Oh yeah, and we will get to that.
There's one much better 2D option on the Switch.
Yep. All right, Tetris 99. Now I'm gonna put it. I want to see if you agree with me.
Okay. Okay, that's more extreme than I was thinking. I was thinking A. But also, like, I really wouldn't...
I love Tetris 99.
Because, like, really, I could see this being put anywhere on this list and be like, okay, yeah, I can see why you put that there.
Tetris 99 is amazing. And it was awesome that it was free. And you didn't have... And you could, like, on weekend special events, you could unlock special themes.
Right.
Is it still up?
Yeah, Tetris 99 is still going,
Okay, because there was some of it, like Super Mario Bros. 35 is gone. Is Pac-Man 99 still up?
I don't know. Someone in chat, fact check.
No, it's just a great game. It's Tetris, but you gotta be good. And...
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Okay. I don't have much to say about it because it's just Tetris with people, but it's good.
It's just a really innovative formula, I guess.
Yeah.
And inspired a lot, so I think it deserves to be higher up.
Yoshi's Crafted World.
I've got two places in my head for this one.
Okay, I'll put it where I think it should go.
Okay. That's one of the spots I was thinking.
Yeah.
Either C or that one.
I don't care.
I don't care. And also, this might be a hot take. I do not like the Yoshi gameplay at all.
At all? Like, not even Yoshi's Island?
At all. Like, no, because I played Woolly World, and everyone's like, this is the best Yoshi game. Dude, I don't know. I just don't like how it plays. Like, it just feels clunky to me.
Clunky is crazy, but I understand kind of where you're coming from with that. I will say, Woolly World is better, and I'm going to take it with one aspect. Woolly World is so much prettier. This game is what they did to my man Yoshi. They fucked up my man Yoshi's cut. Why is he just kind of has like a filter on him.
They freaking de-yarned my boy.
They de-yarned, like, why isn't he still yarn? It's still a craft. And you're obviously keeping the theme. Why isn't he still yarn or some other like a little box? Or why is it if it's Yoshi's Crafted World? Why isn't he a like you can change him from like this is the cardboard Yoshi, this is the yarn Yoshi, this is the Yoshi that's paint. This like have a bunch of different Yoshis that's a bunch of different powers. And then if you want original recipe Yoshi, just have it be like kind of like Mario where he can transform into other things.
Yeah.
I didn't know I had that feeling about Yoshi's Crafted World in me, but I guess I did.
It kind of sounds like you do care about it a little bit. I have to say.
I care about what it could have been. It's like
okay, fair enough.
It's like Mario Strikers. Like I don't care about what that game is. I care about what it should have been.
Okay,
but it's not like a
That's fair.
bad game. Like I won't call Yoshi's Crafted World like a bad game to play. Like these, all the Labo and Fire Emblem Warriors are bad to play. These aren't bad to play, but there's not any like, there's not even a little sparkle, a little zest of Nintendo magic. Like, say what you will about Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. It's still got the fucking Nintendo music. It's still got, you can ride some of the Pokemon. There's the shiny hunting was really fun. There was streaks. There was something. Yoshi's Crafted World had nothing. It had nothing, man. There's no Nintendo. There's no Nintendo filament in the chamber.
That's a funny way to say that. Because it's a pun.
Because it's crafted.
Very clever, Sean.
Thank you.
It's crafted.
You can play the levels backwards. I don't care.
Actually, I think you do have to play the levels backwards, which is a little stupid. I have to.
Oh, but you see everything from behind, which is a neat concept. But after every time, you don't. It just gets boring.
It just becomes another thing that happens.
All right, Box Boy, Box Girl.
I've played one of these on the 3DS. High C, low B. It's a fun little puzzle game.
I'll put it at low B. I got no strong
feelings. It's nothing special. Yeah, it's nothing special, but like it's a competent game. It got my cranium cooking.
Your cranium was cooking a little bit. I could tell. I could smell it.
It was like, yeah. It's a bit violent, on fire. I'm dying, Sean.
Cadence of Hyrule. I own this game. I've tried to play this game several times. I don't understand it. I'm not saying it's a bad game. I don't get it.
I've played Crypt of the Necrodancer.
Yeah.
Which is the first one. And that game, I suck at it. I can keep a rhythm. I can't keep a rhythm while doing other stuff off the top of my head like that. But honestly, I'm willing to put this one like low A, I think. I've heard good things about it.
I've heard some pretty good things about it. I think I'll give it low A just for the fact that Nintendo gave their franchise to an indie developer.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I agree. Because,
that is wild.
It was a signal for something else that I feel like they haven't really followed through on. I was hoping there would be more like this, honestly.
Like, I would love an indie Mario. Maybe, I don't think they'd ever do Mario. But, like, if they gave their franchises that they're not really touching to other people, like, if they just were like, all right, make Star Fox Shovel Knight. Okay.
I guess we can.
I think it'd be cool. Oh, now I just thought of that. It's like you have the ground segments, which is Shovel Knight, and then you have the air segments, which is like 1942. You ever played that game?
1942?
It's like top down. You're constantly shooting, and there's like enemies coming at you, kind of like in patterns, and you shoot them down. It's like you're in a plane.
Oh, ooh. I think I know what you're talking about.
I think that would be a cool way to do a retro Star Fox game.
I think so too. Like, because you might as well give them out if you're not gonna do anything serious with them.
And like, I get it's your right to not do that, but you're just sitting on money at that point.
Yeah.
And it's like what you just license them out, and then they make it. Like, yeah, you got to front the bill for like what, $100,000? Like what?
It'll definitely be a lot cheaper. And like if you do it with Star Fox, like people will buy Star Fox.
People will buy it. There's literally no downside of making a bad Star Fox game because they made a lot of bad Star Fox games, and people will continue to buy Star Fox.
Yeah.
What is it,
And
Star
like
Fox
you don't
Zero?
have it doesn't have to be a oh yeah. Like it doesn't even have to be a breakout success if you only shell out like the million for it for a smaller studio to do it. Like you do not need a whole lot of people to buy the game.
Yeah. All right. Super Mario Maker 2. I hate to do this.
I think I agree with you where you're about to put it.
I'm gonna put it top of C.
I agree.
Super Mario Maker 1 was on it, man. It was great. I love that game.
Game was legendary.
It is not fun to make the levels into. It's not fun. It's not as intuitive. It's sitting on your couch making a level is great in 1. In 2, it's a hassle.
Yeah, Wii U was the console for Mario Maker.
I think
Because it was just a perfect storm of a
it
controller
was.
to make a level.
Here's what I'm gonna say though. I think Switch 2 has, if they do a third Mario Maker, Switch 2 has a fucking real good shot on doing it good again because of the mouse thing.
Oh,
I
no,
think
you're right.
Switch 2 has a there's gonna be something about that. Just it's gonna be intuitive, and you can plug in a mouse to your Switch 2, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, that's gonna go hard then.
I think great levels. I think the single player was pretty fun. But the main thing, and I get I'll do it in handheld mode. If you're already telling me it's don't do it part of the way of what am I trying to say? If you're telling me I can't play the game how I want to play it, then there's a problem. Then there's a big problem.
Yeah, and I don't know if this is just a me issue. I do not like using the touch screen on the Switch. It feels too pristine.
Yeah, I get that.
If that makes sense.
I get that. It's not the Fisher Price tablet that we had for Wii U that you could fucking throw on the ground and it would register on the Richter scale. It's not it doesn't have heft. It kind of feels like a phone more than a toy. At this point, no, because at this point it's a Switch. I've had a Switch for so long that it's less that in my mind now. But when I had Mario Maker 2, I was I also don't feel like it's as responsive as a phone.
Yeah, it's just a weird. It's just weird to me. It feels weird.
This
and
one's
I
a
don't
sad
like
one
touching
to
it.
put so low.
Yeah,
But it had to be put a little lower. It had to.
I agree.
Okay. Fire Emblem Three Houses. I really like this game. I'm putting it at A. I haven't beaten this game, but I'm putting Three Houses at A. It's really good. Top of A or bottom of A. I'll put it at bottom of S, actually.
I was gonna say that's where I would have wanted it.
Three Houses is very good. It has a lot of replayability. It took shit from Persona, which is a great idea to do. Every game should have a little bit of Persona in it. Other than talking actual, the story's fun so far. What I've seen of it, I like the school. Yeah. I don't like that you go on dates with the students. I think that's weird.
That is a little bizarre, I must admit.
But damn, I need her Lansing to be better than it is, so I'll go on those dates, I guess.
Anything to get an A stat in Lansing.
Look, man, I'm going to be honest. You're not good at bare knuckle boxing, so we're going to change how you think over tea and crumpets. I like that you have to decide how to do your time. That's very cool. The calendar system's very cool. It's just it's a very cool game. It was a perfect way to do Fire Emblem again, reinvent it, kind of.
Yeah, one of the things I think this game does better than a lot of the other ones that I played, and especially a lot of the newer ones, is just characters being interesting. Like, because I feel like Fire Emblem kind of lives or dies by how interesting its cast is. Because, like, you know what you're getting with gameplay. But if you have an interesting cast that, like, you're sad about if they die, that adds a whole new layer to everything. And pretty much every single
play with permadeath?
character. Oh, yeah, of course.
I don't.
You know what? That's fair. I was going to say, you got to play with permadeath, but, like...
I'm not good enough to play with... I will just say, I am bad at Fire Emblem games, but I like them. And
I prefer it, because I feel like it adds a lot, like, to my experience personally, but, like, if it doesn't add anything to anyone else's experience, I don't care. You know?
You're just telling me to kill myself.
You know what, Sean? You play Fire Emblem wrong. I'll say it right here, right now.
Damn. All right. No, it was good. It's good. Music's good.
Oh, I love the soundtrack.
I would say it was a surprise of how good it was.
Me too. Because
it was crazy.
Because Fates... I didn't beat Fates. Fates was kind of rough. I did not like Fates.
You own Fates?
Yeah, I own one of them. I think it was Birthright.
Is that a Switch one?
No, that was a 3DS one.
Okay. Hold on. How many? There's 3 3DS ones. There's Awakening.
Yep, I really like that one.
There's like the kind of Japanese one, right? Where you could pick like the dark or the light. Or like the
That's
red guys.
Fates.
That's Fates. And then there's another one. I forget.
Shadow of Valencia, which was a remake of...
That was a remake.
The second one?
Okay. No, Fire Emblem Three Houses got me to want to play the other Fire Emblem Warriors game, which, if you had the beginning of the stream, that is a big thing. That's big. I didn't play it because I was like, I'm not going to like it. But it was big. So I say Fire Emblem Three Houses earns an S tier.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
It definitely earns an F tier. Okay. Astral Chain. You got me Astral Chain.
I got you Astral Chain for your birthday because I somehow... Like Amazon shipped like 2 copies somehow. And so I ended up with a second one. So I was like, well, I guess I'll give this away.
I mean, I'll take it.
I was like, it was Sean's birthday. Happy birthday. Dude, this is an S tier for me. Astral Chain is so slept on.
I will give it bottom of S, top of A. I'm going to say one negative thing.
There are no negatives.
It feels slow.
Yeah, I kind of agree.
I want it to feel faster. That's my only complaint. That's my only... I want it to be more responsive and feel faster. And I love the detective part. I think running around the city, like, piecing things together yourself is really cool. The stands are cool. So are we saying top of A, bottom of S? You pick. I'll let you decide this one.
I'll go bottom of S.
Okay.
Because it's such a bizarre game. And I will say the reason that it is slower is because of the mechanics, I think. But also I do agree it should be a little more responsive because it did feel kind of clunky sometimes.
It's like if I'm walking one way and then I turn, it feels like it takes like a second and a half for him to actually like finish an animation and turn. And I get that's like... That wasn't done by accident. Like, that was a purposeful choice they made. And I just didn't love that. But it's a great game. Like, I would say it's very slept on. This is Platinum, right? Platinum Games?
Yep, Platinum Games.
Next level games.
Okay. And one more thing with it. I will say it's difficult to get into purely because it's weird. But once you hit the flow state where you understand the mechanics, you can go bananas.
Yeah. I'm learning right now that there's a lot of Switch games that I have played and not beaten, and now I have like a bigger backlog than I thought.
The backlog grows.
Yeah. All right. Have you played any of the Kirby Fighters?
Is that Kirby Clash Deluxe? Dude, you can put that in like C.
Okay.
It's basically a mobile game.
All right. What about the second one?
Oh, That one can go a little higher, I think.
How about bottom of C and then top of C?
Yeah, I think so. Because actually, that one's Kirby Fighters. The one is the one you put last. It's like the one where you fight bosses.
Oh,
it's like a party.
This one is like you fight other Kirbys. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's
okay,
the fighting game. And I'm cool with the top of C because the final boss theme, it kind of bangs because it's a mix of DDD and Meta Knight's theme. It's insane.
Okay. Link's
But I
Awakening.
have nothing else to say.
Very cute. Link's Awakening is a great game. There should have not been frame issues with this one.
There were frame issues with this one?
A little bit. And when you would
Really?
turn Link, there would be no animation of him turning. It would just be it'd like click into place. That's my big. Those are my big complaints.
I could see that last one being intentional, though.
I don't like it.
Yeah, it does feel weird, though.
You could intentionally kill a loved one and be like, Your Honor, I meant to do this.
You got me with that one.
It's like, yeah.
Where are you thinking of putting it?
B. It's not a bad. Link's Awakening's a good game. I also love the. I'll put it top of B because I love the aesthetic. I love Link's Awakening. I just don't. I don't know what more they could have done to make it better.
Yeah, it's just kind of like
it's good. It's good. There's some not gameplay that I don't like actual like coding and stuff that I think could have been fixed.
Yeah, kind of like what's it called?
Optimization.
Optimization, yeah. Yeah, I'm cool with it there. I was thinking like top of B, bottom of A.
Yeah, it's good. But, who at this point, who cares? Ring Fit Adventure. Okay, I have played Ring Fit Adventure. I have a funny story about Ring Fit Adventure.
You know what, Sean? I know this story. If you want to tell it, I'll be right back.
All right, I will tell the story. So, Ring Fit Adventure came out, and I really wanted to try it, and I didn't have it. I used to date a girl whose brother had it, and then he let me borrow it. That relationship did not work out. And I ended up with the Ring Fit Adventure at my house. My friend Jake, who's on videos and he's in the channel, he's one of the boys, told me, and he went, just keep the fucking game. And I'm like, no, I can't keep the game.
All right, I'm back.
And then I give back the game, and 2 months later, I think to myself, fuck. That was a really fun game. Oh, I wish I would have kept Ring Fit Adventure. I think as a this being a fitness game, I think this is top tier, best fitness game you could play. Is it actually helping you get fit? I have no fucking clue. But I started to burn when I played it.
I was gonna say, I imagine at least to a certain extent.
You're moving.
It's probably like an excellent start.
Yeah, this will not get you buff. This will let you help you lose weight if you eat right. I also love that the Switch will tell you if you're having a heart attack. I think that's cool. Did you know that?
I think I did know that.
Like, it will send you an alert that goes, call help immediately. Stop. It won't let you play the game. It'll be like, stop.
Nintendo, I'm just out of shape.
Honestly, Ring Fit Adventure at A. I want to buy it. I think I'm going to buy it. And at a store near me, it's like $30.
Shoot, really?
I mean, at the one store the used game store we were talking about today.
Yeah.
Now, it might be bought, but I saw it for $30. I think that's a great deal. Now,
with the ring and everything?
The whole thing. It was like $30.
Oh, that's a good deal.
That's a good deal. Stop playing. You're dying. Stop. Get some help. Stop. It's a great deal. I was really impressed with it, just of how much love went into a workout game. So I'm gonna say A, like middle of A.
That. Never played it.
I think it'd be a great stream.
Oh, definitely.
I think that would be so. If I buy that, here's actually because I'm getting my own place within the next couple of months. You come over, and we'll get Dalton to come over. We'll get people to come over, and then I'll have like a bigger area, and we can do Ring Fit Adventure. I think that would be really fun.
That would be a lot of fun. I'm down for that.
Okay, you're eating or drinking something, right?
No.
No, because it took you a minute, and I was like, "Are we good?"
I'm definitely not reading anything right now.
No. All right, Luigi's Mansion 3.
Uh-huh.
I know where I want to put it.
Do you have any thoughts on this?
I know where I
want to put it.
I gave this to my friend Marshall. I didn't get it back for 2 years. I now have it back. I have not touched it since I got it back. You won't like where I want to put it. I want to put it top of B.
Honestly, that's kind of around where I was thinking.
Okay.
Hold on, let me finish chewing.
Wait, what are you eating?
A pizza.
Oh, but you don't like pizza.
I will have a reasonable conversation with you.
You bitch.
No, because Luigi's Mansion is good.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a bad game. I think it's a lot of fun with all the physics objects going around everywhere. That's a lot of fun. And I really like exploring the hotel, and we're back to one big location.
Yeah.
Like, it allows for a lot more personality,
Is it
I'd say.
2 on Switch now as well?
Yes, it is, and I forget that it's there.
A part of me wants to collect every Switch game. I do like this console a lot.
You could probably get away with it.
Like, it would be pricey.
Like,
it just, I would have to do it soon. So certain
Yeah.
games don't, like, fucking balloon like crazy. I'm not touching Labo. Fuck that. That's not a game. That's a scam. 2 is on Switch and 1 is on 3DS. Oh, yeah, they did do 1 on 3DS. And people were mad, like, why didn't you just do it on Switch? Because they didn't want to pay for it to be on Switch.
Yeah. I feel like you'd have to get the atmosphere right with 1, and that would probably take a lot more effort.
On Switch. I don't think it's bad. I would like a little bit better of a co-op. I like that there is co-op, but Gooigi isn't exactly... I would like 2 Mario Brothers. Not one that's clearly more capable and then the other, the little brother mode. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wanted to be on par with one another.
Still a great game.
Yeah.
But
just didn't have that pizzazz.
There's more that could have been in it, in my opinion. That's my opinion, though. The last Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. This one was it was weird, but I liked the franchise. It was funny.
It was very funny.
You got any strong opinions?
I never played this one.
All right, so this is the one that had like the 8-bit thing.
Oh.
That was this one's like claim to fame or whatever. Oh wait, hold on. Okay. Fuck it up, Kenneth. Okay.
Yeah.
I want to say don't care. Maybe C. Actually, I'll put it in C.
I was thinking C.
Just because
there
is fun to be had with friends. And when people say like everything is fun if you're playing with a friend, I don't believe that. There are some stinky games out there that if you play with a friend, you're like, let's just go play Fortnite again. Stinky poo poo smelly bad, you know.
Yeah, I'm willing to put it in C because one of my favorite college memories is when some of my friends and I played Mario and Sonic at the London 2012 Olympic Games.
It's a different game, but okay.
It's a different game, but like they're basically the same.
Yeah.
So there's fun to be had with these.
No, yeah. I
They're
remember,
just
well, if
wacky
we're
in it.
taking that, then the 20... Which one? It was a Winter Olympics one. It was like 2010.
Oh yeah.
And me and my little cousin, we were in the basement and we got really into ice skating. And I was like Shadow and she was like Daisy. and I was like, I'm gonna kick your ass.
Our figure skates, unlike any other.
They're air shoes.
I'm not skating at all.
All right, stretchers. You ever play it?
This seems like a funny game.
Yeah, I don't care.
Never played it.
I didn't play it, so
Yeah,
I'll put
no, I
that
don't- I don't
don't care. It's above
Sorry, stretchers.
Splatoon
We're sure
3,
you're
though.
pretty good.
Yeah, it's probably better than Splatoon 3, so I'll give it. Sword and Shield.
Oh,
I
boy,
got some
howdy.
feelings about Sword and Shield. And you're
I
probably
think I
gonna
know
be
where I'd put it.
surprised. I know where I'd put it.
All right, well, you have control. Ooh, okay.
I think the frame rate, not great. The graphics, not great. I think Galar as a region is cool. I like a lot of the new Pokemon. I think that the fact the new ones that came out made me like these ones way more. I like the idea of wild areas where you still have like the routes, like classic routes, and then you have this really big fucking area that's like, okay, now this is your playground, go run. Now, should everything be a wild area like in the future? Yeah, I do like that too, but it hasn't been done better than it could have been done way better. The DLC in this one was really good. I actually bought it. Raid battles are Dynamax raid battles will forever be better than Terrestrial-sized raid battles. Dynamax is not a great gimmick. There's some coolness there, having them be really big. Some of them change forms. Terrestrialization is dumb. It's a competitive thing. I don't like competitive Pokemon. I play for vibes. The music in this game is great. It's good.
Oh, yeah. I can agree with that.
And the funniest thing is it has great music, except for the one part where the guy is singing and there's no music. Do you remember that with Team Yell or whatever?
That was very bizarre.
It was
so
so
bizarre.
funny. I think I played this game my first go through, and then I deleted my save file and I played it again like years later. And I had so much fun the second time around. I had so much fun with these games. I love Leon as a champion. I can't remember the Paldea champion.
I couldn't tell you. I haven't played Paldea. Yeah,
I think the
I'm
towns
in a
were
weird-
much better. Oh, one last thing.
Oh, yep.
Pokemon. If you don't bring back my fucking clothes I can put on my Pokemon guy, and in the new one, it's just spring, fall, summer, winter outfits of your school uniform. You can't change it up except for like glasses and different hair. In Paldea,
interesting.
you got so many options. Like you did in X and Y and like you did in Sun and Moon. Why did we stop that? Why did we stop that?
Dude,
That was
they were trying to push it out the door, man.
yeah, they were. And Pokemon will not become early 2000s Sonic. I refuse.
You want to rank Scarlet and Violet while we're on it?
Yeah, let's just. Do you want to do all the Pokemon?
We might as well while we're on it.
Where's
I
Scarlet?
could talk a little about Sword and Shield real quick.
Okay.
I'm in a weird position with it where I didn't play it when it came out. I played it last summer for the first time, and I really enjoyed it because it's Pokemon, and I haven't played Pokemon in like 7 years since like Sun and Moon, and kind of like what you said. I really like a lot of the characters. I feel like maybe we could have done a little more with them, but I'm like asking for story in a Pokemon game, but also they tried to put a story in my face. So like if they're trying to put a story in front of me, I kind of want it to be a bit more, you know? Because like I'm fine with games that don't have stories and stuff like that. Like I don't like whatever, some games don't need them. But if you're trying to do one, maybe we try a little harder on it. But that's kind of like whatever. It's a Pokemon game. I liked a lot of the Pokemon. There were aspects that could have been better, like you said. I would have put it like middle of B tier probably.
I just like this one. I just really like this one.
And that is fair.
All right. So Scarlet and Violet. Bottom of B.
I have no comments on this one. I don't know anything.
First Pokemon game I can say was glitchy.
Oh, I did know that.
The first Pokemon game I can say was kinda ugly. It's the first truly open world Pokemon game. So I respect it for that. It's the first Pokemon game to end with Ed Sheeran.
I forgot about that too.
I did not play the DLC. I did not care enough to buy it. I had fun with it. If you put a Pokemon game in my face, I will have fun with it. It's Pokemon. But, man, my expectations and what happened, very far apart. Very far apart.
Interesting.
I think
I do really want to play these ones at some point. Just to also get the experience of playing them years after they came out.
I'll let you borrow mine if you want to, but I'll tell you this.
No.
I came in expecting the moon, and I got a pretty good plate of cheese. Some people think that's what the moon is, but even if you think that, one plate is not the moon, all right? There's so much more they could have done.
I like that our metaphors are getting more and more abstract.
I think we're at 2 hours, man.
Probably. We're halfway done, maybe?
We could speed up a little bit. Because a lot of these I don't think I care about too much. But, yeah. So, the next Pokemon is...
Oh, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. We're forgetting Legends Arceus, but we'll find that when we get there.
Bottom of C.
That's kind of what I've heard.
This game makes me sad because Diamond and Pearl are my favorites. It's just Diamond and Pearl again, but uglier. Because the sprites in Diamond and Pearl were very good, and the 3D models are not charming. Because they tried to do what this game did, Zelda... Link's Awakening did, to make it look chibi, and it didn't work. It was ugly. The underground was... It was the underground. The underground did fix the biggest problem with the game I had in the original, which was there was no fire types. Other than that, I like that there's Pokemon in the world that like walk behind you and stuff. That's nice.
Yeah, but also, like, you have some that are like Ekans, where they don't have a walking animation.
Yep.
So he's just coiled up. So it's like, I don't know. At that point, I'd kind of prefer you didn't have it at all if it just looks that weird and awkward.
It's a whole... It's sad. I do think Pikachu and Eevee are better than this. I do think so. Just because there was something new.
Yeah, that's fair. Because I wanted to play Generation 4 for the first time, because I never actually,
play
despite
the DS
being
version.
a child.
Play the DS version.
Yeah, no, I'm going to play I'm gonna play Platinum in a very legal
Play
method. I imagine.
Platinum. I love that game. All right.
That
Now,
game.
Pokemon Arceus.
I also have not played this one.
Top of B. Fantastic idea. Other than catching and battling, there's fuck all to do. But it brought back customization for the trainer. So I like that. I like Sword and Shield more. Just because I feel like there's... Just the classic Pokemon. There's more to do in classic Pokemon than Pokemon Arceus. I think I might be the only human alive that I'm looking forward to the new Legends game.
Wait, you cut out a little bit there. What was
I
that?
think I'm the only human alive who's looking forward to the new Legends game. I think this is a great foot forward. There could have been way fucking more. There could have been village customization. The village means nothing. The village is nothing. I know it's a hub, but like, God, guys, come on. Like, you don't get to decorate anything? That's all I'll say on that. Because it is good.
Fair enough.
It is fun. You should play it. I like Rowlett's new evolution. Rowlett is my favorite starter of all time. So him getting a new evolution is super cool to me. But that's where my bias is showing. All
Fair
right,
enough.
brain
Rowlett is pretty
training.
sick.
Don't care.
Yeah, I am afraid I don't.
Hashtag FE Encore.
I'm afraid I don't particularly care about that
I
one.
don't care. Pokemon Home. Bad. Stop making me have to pay to trade Pokemon between games.
Oh yeah, you do have to pay for it.
No, and
Is it a subscription?
It's subscription because I had it before.
That's ludicrous.
Bad. No, don't like it. You do
Your
get
Pokemon
you
just
can
gets sent to
download
the
it and get a
Shadow Realm?
free box. But if you want to save every Pokemon you want, or if you like got a bunch of shinies, don't reset your game. Sorry.
Wow.
It's
That's
not
rough.
even a game. This isn't even a game. Like it's the thing that lets you restart your game and save your Pokemon.
It's a toaster, but like
A useful
the toaster's
one.
really close to blowing up at any moment.
Yeah. All right. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team. Is that DX?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it
Oh,
a middle of B.
that's what I was thinking.
It's a good Game Boy game with updated graphics.
Yeah, I was hoping there would be, because the one that I played, or I played pretty much every single one except for that one, because I played
The original.
oh my gosh, what are they? Freaking gates, something to the sky. No, oh my gosh, this is sad.
Breathe.
I'm like dying
Breathe.
here.
Breathe.
Oh,
You have too much cheese in your body.
no, freaking
Yep. You're so
Explorers of Sky. Jeez,
close.
that game was formative for young James. I cried playing that game. That is such an excellent game. Played Gates to Infinity, which was the first 3DS one, and it was too slow for me. Did not like it very much. Played Super Mystery Dungeon, which was the other 3DS one. That one was kind of sick. And so I had heard a lot of good things about the original. I was like, I want to play that one, and it'll get me back to the classic vibe too, which is interesting. And it was good. But I wasn't blown away by any of it.
It was the first
I think
one.
middle of B.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the first one. I could see where everything was built off.
It's funny enough that
the plot
like,
was
if you
was
have
fine.
the Game Boy player, like the Game Boy Advance player on your Switch, the original's on there.
Oh yeah, it is on there.
So that's how I was playing it.
Fair enough.
All right.
It's like
It's middle of B. It's not nothing. No one's gonna be too upset about that. Good job. Don't care. Haven't played it.
Sorry, Don't Job. I'm sure you're a good game.
I bet you're fine. I don't care. Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition.
Oh,
Look, we kind of heard what you thought. I'll put it at double S.
I was actually gonna put it in S.
I'll put
honestly,
it in S. I'll put it in S. It's a good.
because I think it's very cool that they have an entirely new epilogue story added onto it. So like, it's a good port. Like, you get the game, and you also get a bunch of extra content that warrants the price. So I think that's interesting. I want to replay Xenoblade 1.
That's how you
at
should
some
play
point.
it.
Yeah,
Do it on Switch.
that's how I'm gonna do it.
All right. Club 51 Clubhouse games. Double S tier.
Whoa!
This
whoa.
game is perfect. It does exactly what it sets out to do, and what it sets out to do is perfect. It is always fun. You can always. It is a perfect pick up and play game. It is a perfect. You're sitting. It is what the Switch is meant to do, which is a mobile console that you play with friends. It does everything perfect. There's thousands of hours of gameplay in this because there's chess and fishing and there's toy baseball, toy boxing. There's 51 games and they're all pretty good. I don't have a flaw. I don't have a flaw other than it's not 102 Clubhouse games.
It's like, man, dude, I really wish it was 52 Clubhouse games. That would put it up a bit higher for me.
Maybe it'd be a little better if it was 52.
Maybe it was 52. Maybe they could have added like freaking.
It is.
See, I can't even think of a game they don't have.
It is the perfect game.
I can't even argue. I don't own it, but like, your argument's flawless. Absolutely.
There's not a flaw because it's not a game. The games don't have flaws. They're short. They're all. It's like, oh, but maybe single player. It's not great. It's not exactly made for you to be playing super single player. There's poker. There's blackjack. It's like, well, I don't love the gameplay of blackjack. Yeah, okay. That's such a weird complaint.
So you kind of knew what you were getting into when you bought it.
Jump rope challenge. I fucking love this thing. I fucking love this thing. It's so stupid. It's so dumb.
I forgot to do it. I missed the chance to download it.
Wait, you don't have jump rope challenge?
No, and now it's gone forever. Put it in F tier because it's gone forever.
Bad. No, I'm keeping it in A. What is this? Poke Cafe? Don't care. Don't care. And you know what? Pokemon Unite. I'm just going to do this now. Bad. Bad. It's a MOBA, which is bad.
It's a gateway drug to League of Legends.
Yeah, so that's bad.
That's obvious. Terrible for society.
Yeah. I'm just going to go through the ones that I just clearly don't know. Another Code. Do you know this one?
I want to play that one, actually.
Okay, then we... Actually, I think maybe one of us might know each of these. Okay.
I was going to say, I think we're pretty much at the point where it's like, one of us might have an opinion on some of these.
Paper Mario Origami King. This one's on you, boy.
Yeah. I'll be honest. I'll put it like upper mid of B. Okay. I'd say. Like kind of around there, I'd say. Because ultimately, it's not Paper Mario, the RPG, like the turn-based RPG. But like, once you kind of get past that, I feel like this game's really charming and does a lot of interesting stuff. My hot take is that I think... I'm not huge on Thousand Year Door to begin with. Like, it's a good game, but I don't know... I guess I don't quite understand why it's like revered as like the messiah when it comes to Mario RPGs.
Okay.
Okay. But this game, Origami King, my chief complaint is that I wish it just got rid of the RPG regular battles. I think this would be much better as an adventure game.
So like
because
a Super Paper Mario.
Yeah, because like there are fights in this game where you're not in a battle system, and those are pretty fun. And like the boss battles, the turn-based stuff there is a lot of fun, but like the whole line up the enemies every single time you get into a regular battle with an enemy, it gets tiring after a while, and there's not much incentive to fight. So after a certain point, I was like, I'm just gonna skip the regular enemies. And like, is that pretty damning that I don't like the main battle system? Yeah, but like, it's got charm. It's funny. Its soundtrack is excellent.
I'm just gonna say this. I just looked at myself on camera, and I noticed that the camera on my laptop is facing up. I got the fuggliest double chin, dude. It's bad. It's bad. I need to put up my webcam so I look pretty. No one looks good from this angle. They did this fucking gumball joke about it.
Yeah, no, that's an unfortunate angle.
Why would they put it there?
No one looks good from that way.
Why would they put it there? Okay, go on.
No, I think I've said basically everything.
I fucking said my piece. I would, you know what?
I've said my piece.
I'll give you Scarlet, like to borrow, and if I want to play Origami King.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
If you want to trade, you do a little tradesy for like a little while.
I'm down for a little trade season. We don't even have to trade because I'm playing games right now, so I could just let you borrow Origami King.
Could we try the digital game card thing?
Oh. Maybe. I don't have online.
I don't think that matters. Like, if I go to you. Like, because I know you can download whatever.
I mean, we could try it.
I want to try it. I want to try
I wouldn't be opposed to trying it out.
I know that it's not, like, worth it, but I want to try it, you know?
so long as I don't somehow brick my copy of Origami King.
I think you brick it for the time I have it.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
And then, like,
as long as I get it back,
you can force return it.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I'm cool with that.
So, all right, Super Mario 3D All Stars, 3 amazing games in a underwhelming package.
This is a tough one to rank.
Because I'm not gonna rank it on how good these games are. Because if you did, it wouldn't be fair. It would be double S.
I was going to say it'd be double S purely for Mario Galaxy alone.
But the point of these are for the extras and the fun flares and the way they improve the games a little bit. And also availability. If you get a compilation game, you should have it be available for everybody all the time, because that's why you're putting these games together, so people can play them. They don't make this anymore. This was exclusive for the anniversary. Now, I have it. I bought it. I knew what was gonna happen. We all knew what was gonna happen. And it happened anyway. Like, it's expensive now. Isn't that crazy? If you own a copy, would you spend so much money, like $200 on this? No. But it's still 3 amazing games. Should there have been Galaxy 2 on it? Yes. Was there not 3D World on it? No. You know what they also should have had on it? 3D Land. The 3DS version. The 3DS game. I think that would have been a very cool pick. If it's a celebration of Mario, of the 3D Marios, there should have been another one. There should have been 2 more. Getting a free update on Switch 2 for $450.
Yeah, because I do agree with you. It's unfair to rank it if we base it on the quality of the games, because it's easy double S tier. Like, I don't know. This has no pizzazz as like a collection.
It only has the music.
Get the games.
It only has the music, and you can
like,
pick what language you play in. That's how we speed.
Oh, I want to play.
That's how we played. That's how we speed ran Mario 64 in Japanese.
I remember that because it's faster. It's faster that way.
Bottom of B.
Yeah, because like you have to give some merit to the fact that these games are on Switch now.
Yeah, they're great games, but 64 is on Switch in another way.
Oh, you know what? You're true. That's true. Maybe
look,
C.
Look, C. I'll give it a C. I'll give it top of. That's not right.
Donkey Kong.
Did we put Donkey? It doesn't fucking matter. Where'd it go? Oh, it is in C. Okay.
It entered the Shadow Realm, dude.
Yeah,
What
okay.
the heck?
I'm just gonna say. I would say a C game for a Nintendo console is like a B plus game for Xbox. That's where my mind goes. Because there's some real stinkers for like first party Xbox. Or just any Xbox.
What first party games? Boom. Wait, hold on. Wait. Wait, hold on.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude. Fuck. Do you do this professionally?
Yeah, how'd you know?
Can you shut the fuck up?
Alright, Mario Brothers 35. I played it. I don't remember much of it. I'm gonna be honest. Don't care.
I never played it.
Don't care. Mario
Make some
Kart
endings with that one. I hear
Live.
that one was level.
It's a fun idea.
Oh, I like those videos of the cats
Yeah. I'll put it at
going
top
after the carts.
of C because it's a shit game. It's an RC car.
Well, it could have just been an RC car, I guess. So I'm cool with it at C, though.
It's a fun
Like,
idea.
you know.
It's laggy as
Yeah.
hell. It's
I'm willing to give some push for innovation, I guess.
okay.
For like a neat idea.
For innovation, I'll put it above Scarlet and Violet. How about that?
No, I'm still fine with it in C, though. Like, you don't need to put it up
We'll
there.
put it up bottom of B.
Okay.
Part-time UFO. Haven't played it. Don't care.
I'm sure it's interesting. It's by the Kirby people, I think.
Yeah, okay. Pikmin 1, 2, 3, and 4. Hot take. I don't
Wait, hold on, where's 3?
care about Pikmin. I don't care about Pikmin. They're
What
cute.
the heck?
Haven't played them. I don't care. I'm not interested
Okay,
in
wait.
Pikmin in the slightest.
Can I appeal to your sensibilities?
No. You know what? You talk to the stream. I'm gonna go pee. And if the stream
Oh,
agrees,
okay.
I will. I get acquiesce, I guess.
Okay, of course. So we're all gonna like say we can put all these games in double S tier, right? Everyone in chat. I'm sure you agree. I've only played 3. I actually quite liked 3. I played it on the Wii U, and I would probably give that an A. Like, it's a beautiful game, a lot of fun, throwing around the little guys. Okay, you agree, Dominic? All right. Anyone else in chat? Anyone else? Anyone else confer with my opinion? That's not the right word. I'll make it a poll. Can I make a poll? I don't know if I have that ability. Pop out chat, participants, timestamps, reactions. I have no ability to make a poll. We're just gonna have to you're gonna have to take my word on it, fellas. I own Pikmin 4. I want to play Pikmin 4. I did. It's a busy time. And I've heard a lot of good things about Pikmin 4. And I've watched Let's Plays of 1 and 2, and I'm sure they're fun. So, Sean's he's coping a little bit. He's coping. He's scared of the little dudes. He's scared of what ants can do. And he hasn't seen Bug's Life,
I'm back.
you know?
I will put
Welcome back.
Pikmin 3 in B for you. How about that? How about that?
In B,
In B. I'll put it in B for you. How about that?
put an A.
I'll put
Look,
it,
man,
I'll put
I
it
got-
at bottom of A.
All right, I can take that.
I
I got the entire chat on my back to say we put all the Pikmin games in double S tier.
The entire
see that,
chat.
Dominic? Yeah.
The entire chat.
The entire chat. The entire chat, dude. It's the entire chat. Like 100% of the chat.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's super nuts. Okay, Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity.
I played this one.
This one is not as good as the other one. I will put it at top of B.
Honestly, I'd probably put it a little lower, but like I'm fine with it there.
Mid B then. I'll put it in mid B.
Dude, the
It
plot's
is-
like it's
Why
not what I
the fuck
wanted,
is it
man.
not canon?
Dude, do you want to know? Do you want to know the story?
I know part of it, but yeah, I don't care. You can tell me the whole thing.
Bro, I thought this was gonna be like a freaking Shakespearean tragedy where you see the downfall of everything. I'm like, that would be absolutely sick. I'm so down for that. And it was that for a little while. And then they just introduce like freaking multi-dimensional time travel. And then it's like, hey, that's how Sidon and all the current people from that timeline show up in the game and you can play as them. And then it has a happy ending. I'm like, what the heck is this? What are we doing here, man? I wanted to see everyone die. I wanted a Halo Reach, style. All these guys get picked off one by one. And I wish it was at least advertised in that manner.
It was advertised like it was Halo Reach.
Exactly.
It's not. It's
So I
not
don't-
like people weren't expecting that.
So like, I don't think I'm crazy with this complaint. Because like they advertise it as such, I expect to get it at least somewhat as such. You know?
Huh?
Exactly. That's how I. That's not how I felt. That's the opposite of how I felt when I saw the time portal open.
Saw that little bomb thing walk out.
Exactly, but like, it's a fun game.
All right.
it's Warriors.
Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Inside Story. I want to give this an A.
I can agree with that. I got to play
I
some of
think-
the Bowser's Inside Story stuff, even though that's not what
Bowser's
it is,
Inside
but
Story is not what it's called.
Bowser's Fury.
Bowser's Fury, it's super cool. I think that would be an interesting direction to put new 3D Mario in. It kind of goes back to levels as well as keeps the open world thing going, open zone, you know what I mean?
Interesting from what I played of it,
Yeah.
and it was fun.
It was fun.
Kind of a weird sort of.
Also,
mix
I just
of
really like
all this stuff.
Super Mario 3D World. It's cool.
Yeah, it's a good game.
It's a good game.
Fun game.
Pac-Man 99. I do not care about Pac-Man 99.
Never played that one.
New Pokemon Snap. I don't like this one very much. I think
Really?
Pokemon Snap is, say it with me now, fucking boring. I think this is a boring game that you have to repeat the same level to take pictures, click, 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 and the animals do the same thing again and again and again, and you do it one more time and it's again.
But that's the original Pokemon Snap too.
I don't like the original.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, at least we're on the same page then.
Yeah, no, it's not like I'm like the first one was a masterpiece and this one really soiled. It's just like a bad idea.
I don't think it's a bad idea.
I would like an idea of why are you in. I get the first one because it's the limitations of the game, but the second one, like, just plot me in a forest, give me a camera, and have like Monster Hunter events happen where like sometimes Pokemon, you can go see Pokemon fighting, or you could go see, just have the Pokemon world be alive. You can do that.
Yeah, that'd be pretty sick.
You're Nintendo. You can do that.
You have the resources. I don't know, because I've never played the original Pokemon Snap, nor have I played this one. But I feel like there is some tell in like everyone was asking for a new one for so long,
Yeah.
and then this one comes out, and I genuinely forget it exists most of the time.
Yeah, I own it. I've played it. It's boring. We could stream
Well,
it. It's boring as hell.
Well, I'm not. I can't exactly fight this one because I don't know.
Okay. Famicom Detective Club. There's 2 of these bad boys. Haven't played these.
Neither have I. But gonna be honest, I do kind of want to play them.
Well, we'll keep them in don't care.
They're very James
They're James
coded. I
coded.
feel like
They're James coded. They're weird.
They're James
They're
coded.
James coded. Okay.
they're like most people wouldn't care about this,
This,
but I do.
I haven't played this one. I want to play this one so bad.
Oh, is that Miitomo or Miitopia?
Miitopia. I want to play Miitopia so bad.
I
How
played
to play it.
Miitopia on the 3DS. Miitopia, I could give it a B. I think
we'll give it a B. We don't got much to say about it.
I could talk about it a little bit.
Yeah, but it's a different game, right?
No, it's the same game basically.
Oh, it's like okay. Well, give me something you like about it. That's why Poke Park is fun. Fuck you.
Yeah, Poke Park's great.
Fuck off.
We're not
No,
gonna
it's
elaborate though. I really like his personality. Because, like, there is a lot of fun that can be had by turning the Dark Lord into, like, freaking Johnny Bravo or something. And, like, getting to select what roles everyone plays in the story. That's a lot of fun. It's got that Tamagotchi-like charm to it.
Yeah.
But I feel like it doesn't go as far as it could with that Tamagotchi-like charm. That's why I like Tamagotchi-like better. Because after a certain point, it's like, okay, well, the battle system, it's fun for a little bit. Or for a good while, at the very least. But, like, I don't think it can sustain how long this game is for some reason. This game's long for some reason. But yeah, it's good. It's a fun time.
I like that in this game there is an actual Mii maker.
Exactly. That's cool too.
Like a
and
real
especially
one.
How they
Not like what they did on Switch. Like a real one.
Shelby, Pikmin's and don't care because Sean doesn't have a heart.
You've
and
never played Pikmin!
I played the third one!
No, her. She just likes the little guys.
They're funny little guys! Where's your whimsy, Sean? They go,
Alright. Game Builder Garage. Don't care.
I gotta say it. I don't care.
I bet some kid... You played the demo? Okay. Some kid was really into that. Mario Golf
Probably.
Super Rush.
Dude, this is a tragedy.
Really?
Another one. Another tragedy, yeah.
Do I put it next to the same one?
I kind of think you have to.
I just really like the idea of you're running on the actual golf course.
Me too. But it seems like they didn't do jack with it.
I do feel like a lot of the sports games were underbaked. That was a big problem with this generation. With the sports games were underbaked. Looking at it, do we like the Switch? Like,
well, I'm a lot less like. This is an S. This is an S. Like, there's still games in A and even B that I'm like, I had a really fun time with that.
Okay.
That I'm like, sure.
Yeah. I get you. Other than you can run around, that's the only thing I know about this one.
Yeah, it's a golf game again.
It's golf.
Once again, not that much content.
It's golf.
That's the issue.
Okay, Zelda Skyward Sword HD. My old dog ate this, but it's still a Skyward Sword. But now you don't have to use motion controls. I'm giving it bottom of A.
I really like Skyward Sword. It's my favorite in my heart. It's not the best.
It's not the best. I love it though. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it.
Me too. My first official Zelda game, actually.
Yeah. Mine was Wind Waker HD.
That's a good first one.
All right. WarioWare Get It Together. The fun one about this one is some mini games had like Zelda and Mario Odyssey stuff in it. Like there was like,
oh yeah, I did,
which I think is super cool. It's a WarioWare game I haven't played, but just on respect of the other WarioWare games, I will put it in B. I think that is probably a fun time with friends. Alone, you will get old. It will get old.
Yeah, that's why I never bought it. And that's kind of the weird one. That's like you control the characters or whatever, and they all have their own different abilities.
Yeah.
So, I'm fine with it there.
Metroid Dread. A. I like this game a lot.
Okay, I haven't played it.
I played it a little bit. I think there was a demo I played. I liked it a lot. I've heard a lot of good things. I'm giving
Me too.
it because I want them to make more Metroid stuff.
I concur. I'm glad that The poor Metroid fans. I've never played a Metroid game.
They're
Officially.
sort of eaten right now. They have Dread. They
not
got
wrong,
the
though.
Prime remaster or remake, and now they're getting Prime 4. They're eating a little bit. They are eating.
They
a
weren't
little bit.
eaten for like 15 years though, so I feel bad for Metroid fans.
Mario Party Superstars. I will give it a B. Where did it
You're
go?
putting it under Super Mario Party?
Because I lost in this one before. Yeah.
That's ludicrous, man.
Luda. Yeah, no.
Luda.
It's fun. It's more fun than Super Mario Party. It's a better Mario Party, but I lost, so it has to be in B.
That's wow.
It's got better maps. It's got all old maps. At least this one has something new, some new stuff. Plus the golden pipes in there. That's fucking hilarious. All right, Big Brain Academy. Brain versus Brain.
I guess we won't.
No, we're not going into it. Big Brain Academy. I have not played this one.
I have not played this one either.
Don't care. All right, Kirby and the Forgotten Land.
S tier.
Not double.
Nah, it's not double. Not double.
Oh.
Dude, if it had the lore of Star Allies, it's double S tier.
Are you
This
not
one's got-
putting in
this
double
one-
because of the lore?
Look, double S tier is like I don't rate any movie I see as like 5 stars, right? A movie's got to have extra pizzazz for 5 stars, right?
Okay.
But like 4.5 stars, that's still excellent. You know, you
I
feel
get
me?
you. Yeah, no, I get you. I get you. You wanted that extra Kirby lore, and it just wasn't there.
There's a lot of interesting stuff in there. There's a lot of implications for stuff, but nothing of the level of Star Allies. Still very excellent game though. I really enjoy it.
All right, Nintendo, Switch Sports.
Another tragedy.
It's a disappointment, but I will put it above the other Mario Golf. I'll put it at bottom of C because there is fun to be had with this one. Not a lot, but there's fun.
I guess in some sense of the word, there is fun in Funeral.
They did update it. There's soccer in it now, I think.
I think they finally added golf back to it.
Golf's
not,
in
not
it.
back to it. They finally added golf.
So there's now some games. They should have just made them Mii's. I'm sorry. They should have made it Mii's, and they should have made it look like it's a Wii game.
I don't know why they didn't make a Mii's. I don't know what these
They're trying
abominations
to move
are,
from
but like
Mii's for some godforsaken reason. I don't
they
get it.
literally struck gold and diamonds, and they're trying to leave it behind. What the heck, man? Tragic. I haven't played it.
I have. It's fine, I guess. All right, the Fire Emblem Warriors game. I have not played it. Don't care. But it almost got me to play it. It's above the old one, so we're already improving.
That is true.
Xenoblade 3. I haven't played this one, but you have.
I actually haven't played it, but I would love to I would love to manifest a double S for it.
Okay.
I'm praying.
There we
I
go.
own it.
You
I just
own
have
it.
not
You have
taken
not
the
played
plunge.
it. We're manifesting. Everyone, put your hands up. We're manifesting a double S for Xenoblade 3.
Put your
for
hands
James.
in.
Put your hands in, everybody.
Begin the say on. Begin the chant.
Hey-oh.
Hi-oh.
There we go. All right. Kirby's Dream Course. You know what, Dominic? What do you think?
Write an essay.
You have a very high viewed video of this game, and I would like to know what you would rate it, and we'll put it on the list like that.
I was gonna say. In the meantime, let's move on.
Mario and
Dominic
Rabbids
cares.
Sparks of Hope.
I'm pretty sure that that's like probably on par with the other one.
I will
Unfortunately,
say-
no one bought this
No
one.
one bought this one, but I will put it on par because there's Sexy Rabbit in it.
I don't
There's Sexy
like that.
Goth Rabbit, and I love that.
put it above then.
It is above Sexy Goth Rabbit, and then I think Nintendo got mad because no one bought this game, and they just didn't understand why this game did so well. Was because there is a novelty to it, and there was like no other games out.
Yeah.
This is a early console game. That it has to be.
It's kind of a lightning in a bottle game.
All right, Bayonetta 3. I will put it under the other two Bayonettas, but I'll keep it on par. I have not played it, but I'm assuming it's good.
I have heard that people did not like that one as much as the other two.
I'll put it at top of B then.
Yeah, that seems like a fair place for it.
All right. Fire Emblem Engage.
Keaton!
Keaton. You
I
got
feel
a
like I just got my scoop last year. Got it 4 years. Yeah, that's... Yeah.
that's a shit. Yeah. Ugh. Fire Emblem Engage. I have heard nothing but bad things about this one.
I have heard the gameplay is great. That's what they got.
Okay, so it's none of the. So I will put this in bottom of B, and I will say because great gameplay will not save you with Nintendo. I want frills. I want those frills, baby. I want it to look pretty with a not a powerful console. I want it all. And if you're not giving it to me, then you gotta go to B. You know.
Because, like, kind of the consensus that I've heard is that it has better gameplay than Three Houses. But I can just tell you now, the story and characters are nothing.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
honestly, I prefer Three Houses much more for having those than having excellent gameplay.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, wait, Dominic's essay is ready.
Okay, what do you say?
I like this game. It's fun. People freaked out with it being overpriced. It's $14 to $15. It's a fun, small game to play online with people. The gameplay is repetitive but fun, but when 100%ing it, take breaks. What ranking would you say,
like
Dominic?
A B? Would you say a B? It strikes me as
That's
a
kind
B
of what it
game.
sounded like.
I'll put it in
The
B.
local online can be played with a full match, and people online said you couldn't. Tisk tisk.
Tisk, 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 tisk. It's like how the $90 physical cartridges for Nintendo games is just not real anymore. Like that's just not a thing. That's not
Yeah.
real. It's always 80, and now Donkey Kong's actually 70.
Yeah, Donkey Kong 70. And it
Okay.
comes with a physical card, right?
Yeah. All first-party
Okay,
Nintendo
yeah.
games will be on the cartridge.
I like that.
It's just that it's the third-party developers have the option to just have it be a key. So like Cyberpunk doesn't have to put all of Cyberpunk on a 64 gig cartridge.
Yeah, and I guess that makes sense, but also
Because it's look, you can get mad at Nintendo for doing that, but you got to get mad at every company for doing that at this point. Because I'm telling you right now,
Yeah, what was that?
Final Fantasy fucking 16 is not on the disc I'm looking at right now. I'm telling you that now.
most of it's downloaded from the console.
Yeah.
Or onto the console.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, but I do like having the physical, man.
It's better. It's just better. Yeah. All right. Metroid Prime Remastered. I'm going to say, just out of pure respect for the original Metroid Prime, I'm going to put that at top of A. I don't think it cracks the S tier because I've played the original. I have not played the new one. My big problem with it is just how you aim in the original. I think they might have fixed that. I'm not sure. But it's just a fantastic game, fantastic story. I think it might be Nintendo's first party soiree into first person shooters. They definitely did it interestingly. It came out after Halo, I want to say. So I don't know why they didn't do twin stick.
Oh, wait, we have some additional information in chat. The remaster has 3 different control schemes, and they all kind of suck, to be honest.
It's still Metroid Prime. It's still Metroid Prime. There's a reason why everyone's clamoring for the fourth one. And there's a reason why people didn't really like the third one. The one that makes you think of your mom. Anyway. The Return to Dreamland Deluxe.
I'll give that an A.
Give it an A.
Because Return to Dreamland is a great game, and I got to play the Magalore mode with a friend of mine. It's pretty fun.
It's pretty fun.
I think it's worth the. It's kind of like the Xenoblade remaster thing. They put a whole nother story in there, you know.
Oh, that's good. Okay, good.
And they have a bunch of mini games. It's like there's like a huge mini game island that's a lot of fun.
This also has online multiplayer.
Yes, it does.
You
which
know
is kind
what?
of wild.
You know what? Bottom of S.
You know what? I
Bottom
respect the cut of your jib.
Bottom of S for that. I know it's a remake, but it seems like what I've been wanting is the frills, and this one delivers on the frills.
Oh, dude, it's got frills. It's got more frills.
That's what
than
I want, and it has a solid base, and it's flowering. It's like a beautiful flower.
Exactly, like a Komodo dragon.
Like a Komodo dragon
frills.
that doesn't flower.
Those have scales.
It has scales.
Yeah.
Fuckhead. Anyway.
Freaking, I don't remember the frill lizard. Whatever.
The frill lizard. Iguana.
Whatever that little stupid thing's called. I don't think iguanas have frills.
I know exactly what you're talking about when they go and it.
Yeah, they. Spit
fluffs
poison.
out. All right. This weird one, I've never played it. I remember it from the direct. It's when Bayonetta's a little girl, and she has like this demon thing.
Oh, Cereza and the demon thing. That's the title.
Don't care. I care.
I will say though.
I want to play it.
I will say, I have actually heard great things about it.
All right, I will put it next to 3 because I have no idea how good it is.
Fair enough.
Advanced,
I had heard.
Okay. Advanced Wars 1 and 2. This game was delayed because of the invasion of Ukraine. I think that is the crazy fact.
Wait, hold on. There's a fact I need to confirm real quick. Continue talking, though.
I've heard nothing, but this is a great Game Boy game. I want to give it bottom of A. I think Advanced Wars is very fun. I've played it. I played the original. I've not played the remake. A lot of the problem with these remakes is they're pretty pricey. They're pretty pricey for what you get.
Yeah, this one I feel like is more justified, though, just because...
It's a whole new... You're getting 1 and 2.
And it's been years
It has
since...
been years. It's not a Donkey Kong Freeze.
Exactly. Like Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, that was last generation,
Yeah,
you know?
you don't need to do all that.
Do you want to know... These games are cursed with their release dates. Do you want to know when the first one came out?
When?
September 10th, 2001.
Oh! That's crazy.
It's a cursed series. It is a cursed series.
Why is Xenoblade so high? Like M plus RKB I get, but Xenoblade? Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, but Xenoblade.
Right. Dude,
You're looking at a Xenoblade lovers here, okay?
Sean, I don't know if you can take that term for yourself.
Fuck you.
No, dude. First one was a formative experience in my childhood, and this re-release just added an entirely new story. No, Keaton, you're thinking of number 2. The first game has excellent voice acting.
Backslash.
Why are they all British? I couldn't tell you.
Actually, good complaint.
It worked, though.
Good complaint.
You know what? Take it down to F.
All right. Tears of the Kingdom. Middle of S.
I'm okay with that.
It is still an amazing game. It does not do enough new. The Sky Island should have been more. There should have been more Sky Islands. I would have been okay if they just did Sky Islands. The underground was cool, It kind of felt like the underground. It had a decent amount to do in it.
It just got too samey.
That's the word. It was very samey.
Like, because I agree with you putting it there. I would honestly probably put it a little lower, personally, just because, like, my favorite part of Breath of the Wild, and why we ranked it so high, I imagine, is because it was the discovery of it all.
Yeah.
Like, you did not know this world at all. You didn't know what you're getting into. You didn't know what was possible. And then when you finish, like, a quest, and then you find Prince Sidon in, like, a river, and he's like, hey, follow me. And then you're going on, like, this epic quest in, like, the rain up to the Zora domain that you show up to for the first time, and you just get, like, the beautiful angelic music. You had no idea any of that was there. And that was an amazing discovery.
Yeah.
But in this game, it's like, oh, you found the tower? Shoot yourself up into the air and look at it all. And it's like, yeah, you already know the world, but it takes the whimsy out of it. It takes the exploration out of it.
I just think returning to the same place with it all changed is very interesting, but that inherently makes it less. It just makes it less.
Yeah, and I feel like the changes that they made to some of the places weren't grand enough, I guess. Because, like, with the Rito, that was a big change, and I really like that one. That's the highlight of the game for me, that whole section.
Because it was all snow, like, they got snowed in, right?
Exactly. So it's like you're exploring this area in an entirely new way.
The other one was muddy.
And it's like, okay, I guess.
Okay, it's muddy, but then you clean it, and it's the exact same, I think.
Yeah.
And if there is differences, I didn't notice them. There's some really fun quests in it, though. There are some really fun quests.
There are. It's still S tier, obviously.
Yeah, it's still amazing. Okay, everybody, 1-2 switch. Haven't played it, but just for the gumption of the cover, we're putting this at B. Just for the gumption of whatever the fuck this is, I will. It's like you pull this out, and for 15 minutes, everyone's having a good time.
Sean, I think genuinely, this is the most hated game on this console.
Really? I've never played.
We could have farmed so many +2s from our chat if we had just put it in, like, bad.
What are +2s?
Oh shoot! I think it's a Twitch thing, where like if a streamer says something based and red pilled, they get +2s from the chat.
All right, I've never played it, but if it's
man.
bad, it's bad. All right, F-Zero 99. I like this one, not as much as Tetris, but I like this one, and I will put it at the bottom of B because. Hot take, F-Zero is fine. I'm not blowing up anyone's spot for F-Zero. I'm not doxing any employees for F-Zero.
Dude, I would. No, you can keep going.
Nah, that's fine. I'm not going to Reggie's fucking house and being like, come back, we need F-Zero.
I would play an F-Zero game.
I would play it. I'm not.
Made another one.
I'm just not. I mean, they did. It's this. It's free. Congrats. You got what you wanted.
I don't even know if I want it, man. I don't know what I want. I just want to play a fast car game with Captain Falcon.
You don't see him. You see the car.
But he's there in spirit.
Yeah. All right.
It's about vibes.
Detective Pikachu returns. Bad.
Yeah, I've heard bad.
Bad. The first one's bad. The second one's bad. It's bad.
Have you seen the scene of the eating spaghetti into a divorce flashback?
Is it Pikachu mac and cheese?
Oh, mac and cheese. Mac and cheese triggers Pikachu's PTSD.
2 games.
Oh wait, no, that's someone. I want the clip.
Oh no, yeah.
Is it
Go.
this?
I think it's that one. No.
Harry wasn't.
Beneath it.
Mac and cheese.
That one.
Glitch.
Eat up, everyone. I really outdid myself this time.
Wow, looks amazing.
I would love to play this on stream.
Thank you, Mom.
Mom made her
I
special
don't
mac
think
and
you would.
cheese for us.
So this is the dish that Harry kept raving about, huh?
Oh, I didn't know he sounded like that.
Gross.
Whoa, this is incredible.
Everyone wanted Danny DeVito to play
Good,
this,
huh?
which I think would have
That
made it
would've-
better.
That would have been pretty good. Oh, here we go.
What?
He's going down. What's gonna happen?
What is? What the fuck?
What's happening to Pikachu, Sean?
What did he do? What happened?
What mystical adventure is he about to go on?
Irene, we need to talk.
What is it?
I want a divorce.
What the fuck is this?
Are you joking?
Take care of this.
Why are you doing this in front of a Pikachu with a hat?
Where is this coming
Oh my
from?
gosh.
I want a divorce. I want a divorce.
Oh,
Harry, there must be some reason.
You're a bitch.
I'm sorry, Irene.
I've been sleeping with my
cheese could've been
secretary. My Pikachu's been watching with the fun hat. That is legitimately crazy.
it's
That's
so funny.
Hi, welcome.
no
Don't buy
welcome.
It's right here.
Don't buy it. There we go.
Okay, so that bumps it up to bottom of C.
It's gotta, right?
That's crazy. All right. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Oh, it's so funny. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Super
I'm in it,
Mario
I'm in it.
Brothers Wonder. Double S tier.
I can agree.
This is what 2D Mario is. It's what it means. This game's fucking sick. It has this is the first one without Charles Martinet, which is a little sad. But man,
It's genuinely a wonder.
it's
how
whimsy. Super Mario Brothers whimsy.
Oh, it's whimsy. It's whimsy, and it's genuinely a a wonder how every single level has a different mechanic, and that is
Yep.
insane.
Yep. This game is
Because, like,
amazing.
The old ideas show up that they go over one time, and they're like, "Hey, that was a pretty good one, right? Here's the next one." And then they're just all bangers after
They're
bangers.
all bangers. They're so good. I got
It's
it's
just
just play it. It's like you just have to play it to understand
Because
why.
it's like how could this possibly be up there?
The
dude?
overworld's great.
Oh yeah,
It's just great. It's a lovely time.
it is. Just a lovely whimsy. It's got whimsy everywhere, man.
Okay. This Move It one, don't care. Haven't played it.
That's like the spiritual successor to Shake It.
I've never played it, so I don't know.
Fine.
Super Mario RPG. People bitch and moan until they got it, and when they got it, I have not heard one thing since. I gotta turn this down more.
No, I've heard things about it. I've heard it's very good.
I'll put it at A.
Yeah, baby.
Alright. This one, the one you were talking about.
Apparently, this was like a DS game,
Uh-huh.
and I don't know who made it,
Uh-huh.
who released it,
Yeah.
but it's a James coded game.
It's James coded, and that means I
James coded.
don't care.
All right, fine.
Super Mario vs. Donkey Kong. I'm gonna give that a C. I didn't like that.
You played it?
I played the demo.
Okay.
Well, like, what are we judging on? I don't have infinite money.
Neither do I. I've never played it.
I could
I'm
put it in
just
bad.
quibbling. You don't have to put it in bad.
I could put it in bad.
I don't think it's a bad game,
Princess
man.
Peach Showcase. Never played it, and honestly, never in my life have I cared about a Mario game less.
Yeah, no, I can't
I
agree.
couldn't give less of a fuck about this one. And this Ocean one, too. I don't even care about that.
No, that Ocean one's bad.
Is
And
it?
it should feel bad.
Okay.
Yeah. Because, dude, that's like a series, a very underground series. What's it called? Limitless Ocean, endless something, endless blue, whatever. And everyone was excited for it to come back, and I was like, dude, I want to try these out because I love the sea, I love the marine life. Bad, so bad. It's betrayal, a betrayal of everything that came before.
Damn. Super Mario, Paper Mario, 1,000-Year Door, baby. You think it's fine. It's like a good game, but it's not the second coming. I've never played
it's like
it.
it's good.
Bottom of A, top of B?
Let's do bottom of A. That
Bottom
seems like a
of
fair place for it.
Bottom of A. We got a lot of A's. Very happy
We do.
about that. Looking at it, we do like these games, so...
Yeah, and we kind of have to keep it on a scale of
yeah.
like in comparison to everything else.
They kept the noose. That is good.
That's good. I'm glad.
Luigi's Mansion 2 HD. C. I care about it. I just don't like it. I think 2
That's fair.
is fine, and it works good. I liked it on the 3DS when I was 13. I got past the second mansion, and I just stopped.
I never played the second one. I don't know.
I
like it better.
fine.
I like my Luigi Mansion games being in one location.
Yeah, it's fine. It's not. I'm not gonna come back to it unless we like purposefully do. All right. Never played NES Remix. Very interested though. Like Championship. I think this.
Yeah, I've heard.
Go on.
I was gonna say I've heard for the most we've hit the point where it's like I really haven't played any of these, but I have opinions on them. I've heard that this one, if it tickles that spot in your brain, it's insane.
All
but
right.
for most people, it's like okay.
We'll put it at B.
I think that's good.
I
think
don't
it's a
know
solid
what
place
this
for it.
is. Don't care.
No, that's a Famicom detective game that I
What?
want to play, but also those are in Don't Care too, so I guess we put it in there. Put it with its
Ooh.
brethren. Excellent.
Echoes of Wisdom. Top A, baby. This game is really good. I like it a lot. I like that you can just spawn furniture, and that's like they want you to do that. I'm playing through it now. I love it. It's good. It's really good. It's scratching that Zelda itch right now that I got. I got a doctor to look at it. They gave it to me. It was a whole thing. But very happy with this game. Surprisingly happy with this game. It doesn't have as bad of slowdown, and it doesn't have the weird click things. So, because it is a straight sequel.
Well, that's pretty good.
It's a straight sequel to Awakening.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh. Interesting. I didn't know that. I guess that makes sense with the art style and everything. Yeah, I haven't played this one. But I like the fact that you put beds everywhere.
Yeah. Jamboree. Heard nothing. You know what? Fuck it. Bottom of S. I've heard nothing but good things about Jamboree.
I can agree. I've never
heard
played it.
Nothing
I would
but
like to
good
play it.
things. I would love to play it. It's a Mario Party, and if I'm hearing good things about a Mario Party, it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
It's good.
Indeed.
Brothership. I want to play Brothership so bad. I'm gonna put it in A. I've heard people complain about it like it's a Game Boy game. That's what Daddy wanted. So.
I know. I love me some Mario and Luigi. I hope it's a good return to form.
Just the
'cause I did
fact
not like
that
Paper Jam.
the series is back. is
It's
great.
good to hear.
It's good to hear, and it's an A, baby.
Hey, baby.
Donkey Kong
Hey,
Country
baby.
Returns HD.
I want to cry.
Is this even out yet?
Dude, I couldn't tell you.
Dude, I don't know. You know what that goes? Don't care. Xenoblade X Definitive Edition. You've played the
I'll give
original
this.
B.
No, I'd give it somewhere in A, probably.
Oh, okay, I'll put it a little bit above in A. Now these,
Because while the main story is not great, the side quests are some of the best in any game, I have to admit.
okay,
Because they have actual ramifications on the world around you, and it's interesting, and you make choices. I wish that level of detail was given to the main story.
fair enough. All right, the last two are not out, but we are going to place them where we think they're gonna go. Metroid Prime 4 is going to be S tier.
I must agree.
Just because if this one fucks up, this one has to sell Switch 2s.
If this one's bad, Metroid's cooked for another 15 years.
Yeah. And then Pokemon Legends ZA will be a little bit better than it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be Pokemon.
We gotta manifest it.
We gotta manifest.
it.
It's gonna be manifesting. All right. So this is the tier list. Anything you'd move? Anything you change? Any thoughts? Any feelings?
I don't think so. I mean, we were remarkably on the same page for most of this.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, yeah.
Like, what was our biggest disagreement? Freaking
Hyrule
Warriors Definitive Edition?
Yeah.
If that's the one we were arguing about the most, then...
Well, Shelby came in, tried to ruin our vibe. Maybe Animal Crossing. Because I like that one. I like Animal Crossing a lot.
Actually, I take your Animal Crossing. I raise you Super Mario Odyssey.
I love Super Mario Odyssey.
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah, you do, don't you?
Do you know?
Yeah, I love it. It's a great game. It's an excellent game, even. It's got a lot of whimsy. Got a lot of movement. Got a lot
Are
of
you
fun
saying-
to be had.
Maybe she's not around. Maybe
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't like throw a tantrum or anything.
To me, that looks better.
Yeah. It's like looking at someone's face and then there's like a big fat zit right in the middle of it. Like it's like you could live with it, but like there's something wrong with it, you know?
Okay. So this is our list saying goodbye to the Nintendo Switch original. I love this console. It's weird to see it be done. There will be other games, but it's kind of like how... Yeah, they released Wii U games. They released 3DS games when the Switch was out, you know? They were hedging their bets. Yeah. But, like, yeah, it's the Switch being the big boy is done. And that's weird. Because this console was, I'm going to say, fantastic. It had a lot of problems. But just, I think, if there was one thing I would change, and it would be a little thing, like one little thing, I would make it so the menus were better, more entertaining, like themes and stuff.
That is such a weird thing that they never touched upon. Like, that seems like easy money.
Yeah. Like $1
But unless
theme.
I'm not Doug Bowser, so, or whoever the
Reggie
current
was
Japanese president is.
Doug Bowser's American. Reggie was still in during the Switch. This was his last console.
Yeah.
Because remember, he goes like, "Are you ready to drop off the battle bus?"
Hello. Are you ready to drop off the battle bus? That's my Reggie impression.
Yeah, that's what I gotta say.
Yeah, I really enjoyed this console as well. A lot of bangers on here. Also, I don't know where I was going with that. I'm gonna be honest. It's weird that this thing's like 8 years old.
When it
Like
came
I remember.
out. Oh, I'm sorry. Go on.
Oh no, I was gonna say I remember like it was just yesterday when it was still called the Nintendo NX, and then they released what it was, and I was like, dude, this is like the future right here. This is sick. This is sick nasty. And then yeah, it was good. It was a lot of fun. It was a very novel concept that they're now going back to. Again,
I think the Switch 2 scares me a little bit because it's not as creative. This was very creative.
Yeah, this was very creative for its time, especially. Now everyone's trying to do it, but yeah.
I think if the next console, I would like dual screens back. My hot take.
That would go kind of crazy.
It would go kind of crazy. You could keep the Switch idea, and it's like, oh, how would you do dual screens on the TV? Figure it out. You just made a new one, so you got like 8 years. What's the craziest thing is I got the Switch senior year of high school. I think it released. No, I did. I got the Switch before senior. I got the Switch middle of high school, like 10th, 11th grade, and I'm going into grad school this fall. So that's certainly interesting.
So I don't know when that happened.
They got places to go. Keaton, they got places to go. Don't you worry. They just need to feel the burn a little bit. Other than that, perfectly fine. All right. James, you got anything left to say?
I'm tired.
I'm tired
and
too.
hungry.
And hungry too. So I think we're gonna end the stream. Thank you all for coming out. It's been great. It's been real. Hopefully the Switch 2 can capture some of the magic. Bye.
Goodbye. Like the stream.
Like the
it
stream.
if you like
Like
our
it.
opinions.
Like it.
And be sure to like it if you don't like our opinions too.
Yeah, because that will show
Because
us.
that's how that works.
That'll show us. Bye.
That'll show us. It'll make.